minus 1 minute until live build.
Are you ready? What is up? Origin PC family, we are alive. What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. My name is Kuzi. Where am I? There I am. Hello. What is happening, beautiful people of Streamingverse? So today's a very special Origin PC live build. We are joined by our friends from StackUp.org. There he is. Dave, how you doing, my man?
I am doing good, brother. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out. So this is going to be very interesting. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. Dave and I are going to be building this PC. I haven't built an Origin PC Chronos in what seems like ages. Dave?
I have never built a mini ITX.
Cool.
So we're gonna be learning together.
This is going to be very entertaining. So normally on our live builds, we're always raising money for charity. This one is no exception. The only thing that's different is for the month of November, starting today, all of our proceeds from Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, wherever we're streaming, 100% of our proceeds, whether it be from donations or subscriptions, are going directly to StackUp.org. We're very excited to team up with it. It's been a long time coming. If you are interested in donating, all you need to do is type !StackUp in chat for Twitch and Mixer, or you can find the links down below on our Twitch, on our underlay. So please, if you have it in your heart, if you have a little bit of money, go ahead and donate it. It's going to a great cause. Dave, you want to tell us a little bit about StackUp so people know what's going on?
Pitch time.
There it is.
So StackUp is a military charity. We're supporting active duty and veteran service members through gaming, right? So a little bit of my background, I'm a retired Marine. I've been a gamer since, as far back as I can remember. It was something that was a huge passion of mine that I carried with me into my career in the military, and then also took with me on my way out, transitioning out of the military after I got injured. So one of the things that, for folks who are involved in the gaming community, gamers understand, like, this is more than just a hobby, right? This isn't just something that we do to pass time. It's more than just kids games, right? Like, this is something we connect with on an emotional level, on a mental level. It's an important part of who we are as people. And for me and many others like me, gaming was a form of escapism, right? A way that we could deal with certain struggles maybe we were going through, a way to keep connected with friends, make new friends. So we see that, we recognize that, and there really wasn't anybody doing what we do in the gaming space. So what we do is, through our 4 primary programs, we send video game care packages to deployed service members all over the world. We send them to folks recovering in military hospitals, anybody in need, really. We also do all expense paid trips for the disabled or deserving veterans to go out to major conventions and other gaming related events. We have the Stacks, which is our local outreach teams positioned all over the US, but also internationally, that put on events for local veterans in their area, and just kind of do a force for good in their local area. And lastly, we have our StackUp Overwatch program, which is our direct support team providing non-clinical mental health services to folks who are join our community, and those services are made available to civilians and veterans alike. One of the things we like to point out, because it's not always obvious to folks when we're speaking to them, is that we're not just supporting U.S. veterans. We are supporting U.S. and allies. Basically, the simplest way I could put it is, if you're friendly with us, we're good. If ISIS drops us a request, probably not going to happen. Sorry, guys. Not today. But other than that, we're good, right? And so, we've been around since what was it, the end of 2015, I think, and we've been doing this for a few years now, and we're really passionate about it. We hope that other folks are passionate about it as well.
Sweet. Thank you so much for that. So there it is. That is who we're raising money for. Please, if you have any sort of expendable currency. Pass it our way. It's going to a great, great cause. We're going to be doing this for the entire month of November. Our goal for the month of November is to raise $5,000. It's a lofty goal, I know, but I know that the Origin PC family can come out. So something very special about this build too. This PC that Dave and I are building is actually going to be given away. Dave, you want to explain a little bit of that?
I'd love to. So, I mentioned briefly about the excuse me. I mentioned briefly about the supply crate program. That's our program that's sending video game care packages all over the world. An extension to that program, because typically we're sending out crates full of consoles, games, accessories.
Oh, we got a donation already, Rick, with $4. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Rick. Type in chat? Go ahead.
Appreciate that. No, hey, a worthy reason to stop me talking for a moment. Thank you again. So, what we wanted to do, and for a few years now, we've wanted to include PC gaming in that supply crate program, but it's cost prohibitive and it can be difficult. You talk about sending a lot of these rigs over to Afghanistan or Iraq, and they're not going to survive out there. It's a lot of harsh climates. So what we're doing now is we're in the process of getting ready to roll out what we're calling our Vetrofit, our PC Vetrofit crates. And so we're going to be doing builds like this and sending those out to folks in need. So a lot of the gaming community is heavy into the PC space, myself included. And what we're doing is this is kind of the boutique extension of that supply crate program. And we've got some partners that have been, like Origin, who've been very kind and supportive of this. They see the value in it. And so today's build is going to be, is that another one?
We got another one from Anonymous, the $1. Thank you so much for that, Anonymous.
Hey, thank you. So this build is actually going to be used to kind of kickstart this new initiative that we're doing. So Origin was kind enough to bring all this stuff to the table. We're going to build this here live, and we're going to be taking nominations for this live here as well, and we'll be having that link up for you. Yep, there it is. bit.ly/veteran PC if you're a veteran, if you'd like to nominate yourself or another veteran. This Vetrofit initiative is specifically looking to service prior service veterans. So again, active duty can be a little bit tricky with regard to the movement rate that people experience, deployments, all this other stuff. And because we can't reach everybody through this particular aspect of the program, we are specifically looking for prior service veterans. But we're really excited about Vetrofit. It's something that we've been working on for a long time. We appreciate Origin for supporting us in this, and appreciate you guys for coming out. And I am just really, really excited to get this PC built and into the hands of a deserving veteran.
Likewise, I'm super excited. So yeah, you heard it here. This PC is actually going to be given away to a lucky veteran in chat. If you guys know veterans that would want to win a gaming PC, tell them to come in and join us. All you need to do is head to that link, bit.ly/veteran PC. Fill out the form there, and in 24 hours, we're going to pick the winner. So it's the fastest turnaround of a live build a giveaway we've ever done, and we're doing it here strictly in chat for this special occasion while raising money. We're super excited. Let's go over, $20 from Tyler the Gamer.
Hey, yo!
That's a big dono. Thank you so much for that, Tyler. Love you. Such a great supporter of me and Origin. You're the man, dude. We love you. So let's, why didn't the notification pop up? That's weird.
Ruh-roh.
Let me make sure that the notification, there it is. It just late. Got it. Thank you so much for that, Tyler. Let's go over some quick things before we get started. Our November promo is live on OriginPC.com. Do not forget to check this out. Head over to OriginPC.com to learn about the promo. Essentially, if you get a select desktop with an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X CPU, you get free US ground shipping and upgrade to a 2TB Seagate FireCuda SSHD and a bunch of free digital Steam keys. If you go the other route with Intel, you get a free digital Steam key for Scum, a digital copy of Black Ops 4, and a free Star Trek Online Gamma Vanguard. Don't forget about our ready-to-ship systems. These are still going live. We have a very limited supply left, but you get these systems in 1 to 2 business days. They are already built and ready to ship. If you like the specs and you want your system quickly, check those out on OriginPC.com. Don't forget to sign up to our other giveaways, which are still live. There's only a week left for both of these. OriginPC.com/PewDiePie for this worldwide RTX 2080 Ti giveaway. Also, we're giving away a PC with our friends over at QC Games for Breach. This is an awesome PC. Check that out at OriginPC.com, Breach-giveaway. Now, for the PC we are giving away today, we're building a stack-up themed Origin PC Chronos. a 450 watt Silverstone SFX power supply, an Asus X470-I ROG Strix gaming motherboard. Huge shout out to Asus, always delivering the best possible hardware. They're amazing. And the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X 8-core CPU, a powerful CPU from AMD. Essentially a perfect CPU for a gamer. So check that out. Big shout out and thank you to AMD as well. They're supporting, AMD and Asus are both supporting this build for charity. So that's very awesome of them. Huge shout out to those guys. Attached to this build is an 11 gigabyte NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, making this a very beefy, tiny gaming PC. 16 gigabytes of HyperX DDR4 RAM, a 240 gigabyte Toshiba SSD, and a 500 gigabyte Seagate HDD. With Windows 10, our Origin PC wouldn't create armor, and of course, with every Origin PC, 24-hour lifetime customer support with free labor and your warranty. This is awesome. So whenever you purchase an Origin PC, you get 24-hour lifetime customer support, which is all done here in-house. That means it's not outsourced. Anyone that you're speaking to in our support line is actually here in our facility, is a gamer themselves. So if you don't even want to talk about PCs, you just want to chat games, I'm sure they will appreciate the break and be more than happy to help you out with that. But thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. We're so excited to give this PC away to a lucky veteran. So again, if you are a veteran, if you are in chat, please sign up to win this PC. Just follow the link, type !stack up to get that link pop up every time. We got another dono.
Hey-o!
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Hold on, we've gotten some big donations.
Oh, wow.
I've missed them. Let me head over to the page. $75 from Tyler the Gamer.
Holy
Again,
cow.
another $75 and $5 from Crash Override. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Wow.
Thank you guys.
Huge.
Thank you.
We already got a bunch of signups. We have over 500 people watching us now across the board, which is fantastic. Thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out, and watching. We love you guys. That's amazing. If you're watching over on Twitter, which is where a bulk of our viewership is right now, head over to twitch.tv/OriginPC. Join us in chat. If you're on YouTube watching, if you want to get access to the ! commands, head over to twitch.tv/OriginPC or mixer.com/OriginPC. Unfortunately, the commands don't work for YouTube just yet. The chat bot doesn't work over there. I'm sorry.
Womp.
I'm sorry, YouTube fam. But our mods will do their best to send all those links your way. Sydney, I'm talking about you. I know you're watching. I see you in chat. Send those links over to YouTube to sign up for the giveaway and to donate to Stack Up. And with that, let's kick off the build. If you're curious about the build throughout the stream, please type !specs in chat. And now it's time to make a horrible mistake and try to build a PC myself. I hope you're ready for some crazy embarrassment. All right.
And now I don't have to sit alone anymore.
Yeah, we're all here now. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we talk for a minute about the magic of Cuban coffee?
Yeah,
Can we talk about that? I don't feel qualified to talk about it, but
please, I want to see from the perspective of someone that's never had Cuban coffee before, what your thoughts.
this stuff is like a shotgun blast of caffeine and deliciousness to the face. So I'm a big coffee drinker, and I've never even heard of Cuban coffee before.
You have
But
now.
coming in here, apparently got all these Cubans running around making this delicious coffee. This may have changed my life.
That's what happens when you visit Miami.
Yeah, right?
Dave, tell us a little bit about your story, man. I'm so curious to hear about it.
So some of you guys with keen observation skills may have noticed this guy right here. I may or may not be missing a left hand. So
It's not movie magic.
it is not movie magic. There's no green screen effect here. I was a Marine for 11 years. I think I mentioned that earlier. 7 of those years were pretty uneventful, but then I made the decision to go into EOD, which is Explosive Ordnance Disposal, or Bomb Squad in layman's terms. I had a really, really great time. I really felt like, I'd found my calling. I enjoyed the work. I enjoyed the satisfaction that came with doing this job that was having a direct impact. So a few years into that career change, I was in Cambodia. We were doing some disassembly on some explosives, and I just kind of had a bad day in the office. The interesting thing about the bomb squad,
way to put it.
Yeah, right. So the interesting thing about that kind of a job is that you can have a bad day anywhere, right? Like it's not limited to combat zones. It's not limited to different areas. Like it's just the nature of the beast, right? Sometimes things just don't go your way. Such a day was had, and I got myself an early flight out of the country back to Walter Reed in Maryland, and spent about 2 years going through recovery and working towards retirement. Which when I did that, my wife and I moved out and went home, got ourselves a new home, and kind of been going on since there. It wasn't very long after I retired that I got plugged in with our founder Steve Machuga. I really liked what he was doing, what his goals were in the charity space. Again, as a lifelong gamer, I saw what he was doing and thought, hey, how can I help out?
He's an awesome guy.
He's a good dude. He's all right. Don't tell him I said that. Hey, thank you. $25.
So much,
Thank you, Eddie.
What did it say there? You guys are the best PCs.
We missed it. You got to be quicker than that. It's my fault. I'm looking at the camera to talk, and I missed the donation. Sorry, Eddie. You can blame me.
Hold on. No, don't worry about it.
You're going to go back?
No, yeah, I'm going to go back.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, I'd met Steve at Walter Reed. He was just down there giving away tons of cool gaming swag, hooked up with him, and kind of spent a lot of time volunteering and ended up doing this full time. Turns out he had some use for me. So I've been doing this now for, I guess I've been doing it full time now for about, has it been almost 2 years now, I think. And it's great. It's been amazing. Just like when I went into the bomb squad, it's like I really felt like this is where I belong. So that is my story in a nutshell, everybody. I tend to be quite a talker. So what I do on streams like this and speaking engagements is really try and limit it down. Jay Heller, $25. Thank you very much. Thank you so
Eddie
much.
said, you guys make the best PCs and stand by your product and services. I recommend anyone looking to get a gaming PC to contact you guys. Thank you so much, Eddie. That's wonderful of you to say. Sydney, I'm going to pass this information to you and how to log in. If we happen to miss a donation message again, can you please just copy paste it in chat for me and we'll let you know. I'm messaging you right now. What's been your favorite experience so far in the gaming space since you've been doing this, Dave?
Oh man,
I'm sure you have a ton.
That's on the spot. Yeah, I have gotten, you and I, we were grabbing lunch earlier and talking about this a little bit, and just, I've had the opportunity through these conventions, through the Air Assault program, where it's like, it's cool, right? Like we're running these programs, and the focus is and has always been very much on the folks where we're serving. But I'm in the very fortunate position of, in the process of coordinating these things, I get the opportunities to meet some of my, some of the people whose names I knew, coming up as a gamer, and having the opportunity to work with a Nintendo or work with a Sony or a Microsoft. And so that's always been very cool. I think probably the coolest experience I've had since I've been in the charity space was getting to play a big role in the creation of the Xbox adapted controller.
Beautiful. And
that was, that was something I had to keep my mouth shut for just so long, and it was so difficult, man. But that's probably the highlight for me, because when I got into this space, it was like, if all I ever do in this space is help get games into the hands of veterans and help bring that, that healing power gaming to some folks, like that's all I want. Like that's enough. I can spend the rest of my life and be happy that I've been able to have some level of impact in that way. But there's also like, with the pipe dreams that you put in the back of your head, and it's like, maybe if things just work out perfectly and I meet the right people, maybe someday I can impact, accessibility on a platform holder level or in game development. And so having had an opportunity to do that a couple times now, I really feel like that's been my favorite achievement, is being able to bring some of the, advocate for the accessible gaming community.
That is pretty awesome. I gotta say, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen Microsoft do. I thought it was such a neat, when I first saw the video for it come out and them starting to advertise it, I was like, that's incredible. And you can tell it really hit the community in a good way too.
Yeah. No,
everyone was super touched about it, and I think they were showing it off at a recent event, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember which.
Well, so they showed it off at PAX West, and that was shortly before it got released to the wild. So there was a panel. I actually was on the panel with those folks for that, and we were talking about the design philosophy and what the goals were. And that was a really fun panel. And then, of course, it hit the wild, and it was just really surreal to kind of see this thing that had been, you know, this darling project of a number of people. You know, I was just one of many people that were involved in making that thing a reality. But, you know, what started off as this relatively simple kind of pitch to Microsoft turned into this really amazing product that they really they went all in on and took this idea and turned it into something even bigger and better, and you know, all the way down to, we were talking about before, all the way down to the packaging for this thing is accessible.
That's incredible.
It is, yeah. Some very, very visionary, talented people over there.
They got a lot of talent over at Microsoft. I mean, they've created some really cool things, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Get this screw real quick. Bam. So far, so good.
We haven't broken anything yet.
That's a key. How are we looking in the chat? Is this the PewDiePie PC? No, that was yesterday. 25 donation from Jay Heller. Yeah, we got that one.
We caught that
Thank you
one.
again, Jay. Thank you guys for the donations so far. Already sitting at 155. We're not even, what, like 10 minutes in maybe?
Yeah, no kidding.
Cool. So again, that donation goal, the 5,000 you see there, that's for the entire month of November. For the entire month of November, every stream we do, we'll be raising money for stackup.org. And that means if you donate to the link that's down in the underlay, or if you will also be promoting it on social media, or if you subscribe to the channel, 100% of the proceeds from all that are going to go to StackUp.
So a lot of folks in chat talking about the power supply needs, and to be perfectly honest, I've never really been good at crunching numbers for power supply, but I feel like I can say, like, the 1080 Ti was a recent addition to this build. Do we have the power for the 1080 Ti?
From my understanding, yes. And if not, we will swap it out after the build.
There it is.
But yeah, no, we should be good with 450 for a single card with one SSD, ITX board. These only need anywhere between 450 to 600. These cases, and I think we're in good shape.
Awesome.
Hopefully, we'll find out.
We shall.
Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Trying to learn it as I go.
Now, like I said, I've never done an ITX case. I've always done mid tower, full tower, and
I think we're good on the case right now.
So I'm just gonna let you put the work in while I sit here and run my gums.
Now here's the thing. This is the fun part of the build. For those of you that normally watch Origin PC live builds, you know that I usually am just the funny man making the yucks back there. I'm here to entertain. I'm not the builder. But for this special event, one time only, I'm giving it a whirl. It's been a very long time since I've done this, but I'm glad I got Dave here with me, keep me company, and help me out.
So yeah, well, we'll see how much help I'm worth.
We'll figure it out as we go. It's going to be fun. And don't worry, if you are signing up to win this PC, it will be looked at by a professional, not me. And made sure that it's properly looking nice and working 100%.
You want to hand me the box?
Sure. I think there might be some stuff in there that we need, but I definitely need the I/O shield.
Well, I can do that. I'll be your Vanna.
Yeah. Do 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 do. What is up, Twisty? How you doing? What chipset is on that Asus? This is a 470 chipset for Ryzen 7 CPU. Ooh, I'm so nervous. This is the worst part of PC building, is putting that CPU in.
It's the crunch that gets you.
Again, a huge shout out to Asus. Look at this beautiful motherboard from Asus. That was a shot. I love this camera angle. I gotta say, this is just a cool build because of the way we have everything set up. I love it.
I'm a fan.
Any other things we have to pull off? No, I think we're good.
Wait for that sweet, satisfying crunch of the processor.
I wish I could afford more. Dude, listen. No matter what you donate, whether it's $1 or $100, we are extremely grateful. Anything that you can give, it means the world to us.
It does. We've always very much been an organization that would rather get $1 from a million people than $1 million from one person.
Sure.
It's just kind of this entire organization is built on the backs of generous people giving what they can, and whether that's $1 or $100, like the contribution is in many ways the same. Like you're still giving of yourself. So we really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Ooh, fancy. Yes, this is the veteran giveaway, correct. And again, if you want to sign up to win this PC, it's 24 hours, right?
Yeah, we will be closing responses within, I don't know, probably by tonight sometime. Like we really want this link out there for those of you who are in the stream to nominate yourselves, nominate your buddies.
Right.
So I will be leaving it up for a little bit afterwards, but sometime this evening we'll be taking that link down. So I highly recommend that if you have, like, if you're here, great. You don't need, you're already here. Congratulations. But if you want to try and get the word out, like, now's the time. Get the word out. Get folks in here. Let them know about what we're doing, because there is going to be a very limited window to submit a nomination for this. But the entire stream long, it's definitely going to be up, and I'll probably be leaving it for. We have the stream until 6.
Yep. Well, yeah, sure.
Ish, right? Yeah. So
maybe sooner, maybe later.
Yeah. So I would say, expect.
Oh no, you have a pretty hard stop at 6, right? I think.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. Depends on when my flight is.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Make sure there's nothing in the back.
GPU. Play the game Slink is going to be a GTX 1080i. It's
1080 Ti, yeah.
It is a pretty rad video card.
That's a beast of a card. It's the one that I have at home, and I absolutely love it. I've never had an issue running any game, and I don't foresee myself having an issue running. Yeah,
this PC will be significantly more powerful than what I have at home.
All right. Okay. What am I doing now? So this, perfect. Got it. Let's see how we do the bracket. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right.
The board is just so little.
It is. It's tiny.
It's like
I think these go there. Yes. Got it. I'm getting this, friends.
Are you going to be needing the back plate for this build?
We will. We will absolutely need. Oh, it's a small MOBO. I don't really like the micro ATX. No, this is awesome now. So the Chronos is awesome. It's about the size of an Xbox, which is great for a media center, living room PC, or even just a tiny PC if you don't have a lot of space to work with, or you're a minimalist, doesn't like to have a big bulky PC at their desk. This thing's tiny and it's gorgeous.
It's got a very, very attractive. Oh, hello, Lorgar, $25. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Man, you guys are coming in hot today with the donations.
Man, I love it. Thank you guys so much for that.
Appreciate you. So, I'm kind of in the same boat where it's like I like my happy space is with the mid tower cases, but there's something really, really attractive about the small form factor of like the micro ATX, like the mini ITX. And I may be confusing some nomenclature there, so apologies to those of you more knowledgeable than I. But I do really like the form factor for that reason. That's like this is a wonderful form factor for a media center PC, or if you've got hey, I want to have this PC set up on my 50-inch 4K TV so I can play games on there when I'm not in my computer room or whatever. Like I am really fond of this. I think it's really cool.
Likewise. I was just thinking maybe we can do some fun stuff when we hit milestones. I just don't know what. Chat, do you have any recommendations? Let's say if we were to hit let's make the first one $200 since we're almost there.
Hey, PK Nate wants to know, he says he's about to enter his dad, who is a medically discharged and retired veteran, I believe. He said, is that okay? Yes, absolutely. Yes. Again, this is, I think he also mentioned the text scrolled up, but I think you mentioned that you were getting ready to join, which is awesome. Good on you. So this opportunity, of course, being for prior service veterans, like, yes, absolutely. Like if this is something that you think would be impactful for your father, then please get that submission put in.
Dave sings karaoke at 250 from stackup.org.
You know who's posting that? That's either Steve or Sketch. I'll guarantee.
Can we get? Actually, I think I'm gonna have to.
So they have.
I'm gonna mod stack up real quick. Hold it.
Yeah, they have a vested interest in
you doing karaoke.
Me doing. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, folks. It's not gonna happen. Y'all missed out. If our founder was out here, that man That man's got some pipes on him.
Machuga's got some pipes, that's for sure. I've seen it firsthand. I'll do karaoke for free. In fact, I'll pay you to let me do it.
Yeah.
Let me head over to Twitch. We're stacked up here. Stack up. There it is. And wait a minute. Why can I not? Try it again. Try it again. Bam. There you go, stack up. You should be modded.
Heyo. You're welcome.
The sword is yours. All right, so I think we're making okay progress so far. Let me just be sure.
We put the RAM in, guys.
Yeah, we put the RAM in. We got the CPU in. We got the posts in. Make sure it's in the right spot. Look at that. So far, so good. Excellent. I think we're gonna do this. Heyo.
Heyo.
How much is that?
Tyler the Gamer.
Tyler again.
Again.
That's
another 20.
120 so far from Tyler.
Dude, thank you, man.
Tyler, you are the man. We love you, dude.
I am. Yeah, we're 30 minutes in, and we've gotten $200 donated. Thank you, guys. These donations do go a long way for the supply crate program, for the air assault program. Like this money, these dollars get put to very good use, and we pride ourselves on being good stewards of the generosity that you guys pour out. So thank you.
Someone asked if we have any Origin employees that play PUBG. Yes, quite a few. In fact, our producer, Lewis, who you may know as the host or the producer during Origin PC Live, is quite a good PUBG player. He also makes all the assets for the stream, so everything you see from the theme of the stream itself, so any image that we use on screen, it's all Lewis, who does a tremendous job. But he's also really, really good at PUBG. In fact, a funny story, just to show you how good he was. We wanted to do a graphics comparison video when PUBG came out on the Xbox. And we want to do like PC versus the Xbox.
Yeah.
The differences so people can notice it. And we made a video around it. He jumped on, hadn't played it before, doesn't even have an Xbox. Got a chicken dinner, first match.
No kidding.
Destroyed everyone. And like the craziest thing, I'm like, what are you doing? He knew how to play because he's played on PC so much.
Yeah.
The first game on the Xbox just nailed it.
I will say the first solo chicken dinner I ever got was on Xbox. And
Really?
I had started on PC, had been playing on PC a bunch, was squadding up with other folks from our community. And a buddy of mine got it on Xbox. He didn't have a gaming PC, and he was looking for somebody to play with. I said, sure. Well, he kind of got me down the rabbit hole again. And so I was playing on Xbox. It was like, I think it was like maybe the second night I had it on Xbox One, and I got a chicken dinner, and I was like, holy crap! I guess that's what it took. I had to sharpen my skills on PC and then come over to Xbox to get mine.
PUBG Mobile does count. Yes, it does.
I haven't played the mobile. I tend to stray away from mobile titles, honestly, only because of the mobile titles have a lot of catch up to do in terms of accessibility.
Let's see. I'm assuming the IO shield goes on this way.
Oh, Cuddles is manning the StackUp.org
wonderful
channel. He's blowing me up right now. He's like, man, I tried to get Dave to sing on stream. I can't even get the credit for it. I'm taking you off my Christmas card list, Cuddles.
Oh man, can you replace him with me then?
Got you.
A
spot just opened up.
Sorry, Cuddles. Okay, IO shield in. I think that's it. I think we're done. That's as far as I'm gonna go. We're good to go.
Big Wog is asking, how do veterans enter for the giveaway? That bit.ly is bit.ly/veteranpc, no capital letters. I'm sure somebody will drop that in the chat there for us.
Correct. And if you are on Twitch or Mixer, you just need to type in !veteran and you'll get the link pop up in chat.
Boom. There it is.
Simple, rustic. All right, let's see what I'm doing here. What am I doing wrong? It's not
everything.
I feel like I am. Nice. We're sitting pretty. Hopefully I didn't have to put this on standard.
You don't even
I
need.
don't think I did.
Actually, it doesn't look. No, man, you got plenty of room there.
Yeah, we're good. Everything's aligned.
So this would have been maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was helping a buddy of mine. He had never built a PC before. He was real nervous, and I said, "Hey, man, like, let me come over. Like, I got you.
I've built PCs.
I have built PCs. Now, because I wanted to be the cool friend, I did not, you know, when I wanted him to be confident in me,
Right.
I did not mention that it had been a good few years since I built a PC. And so we kind of went through it together. And, you know, all things worked out pretty well. But the one thing I did do that I had to, like, kind of shake my head for was basically I screwed down his motherboard without standoffs on a case that definitely needed standoffs.
Yeah.
So I started to get that bend in it, and I'm like, this ain't right. And I'm like, hold on, man. I think we might have made a mistake. I had to play it real cool, though, because I didn't want to be like, you know, do you even know what you're doing? Yeah. Other than that, we were good. Oh, 311, I saw you up there. I didn't catch your name, but appreciate you, my man.
Yes, again, if you are curious about the specs, you can type !specs in chat. But I can sound off a bit of it to you right now. We are doing an Origin PC Chronos. The motherboard we are currently installing is the Asus Strix X470-i gaming motherboard. The CPU we're using is the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X 8-core CPU. We're using an NVIDIA 11GB GTX 1080 Ti, 16GB of DDR4 RAM from HyperX. We've got a 240 Toshiba solid state drive and a 500GB Seagate SSHD.
I like the folks over at HyperX. I feel
they're awesome.
I feel I would be remiss if I didn't mention that they have also helped us out in the past. They're phenomenal people, great product. It's one of those things where, you know, they're helping us out, but it's also like I just see their product everywhere because, well, it's a good product. They do good work. So it was cool to see the components rolling out for here and to see that HyperX RAM.
Yeah. Someone mentioned using power tools to build a PC. Yes, and even through Dave off at first. That's how we do things here. So what we do is we use low torque power drills. This is very low torque, no danger of getting a drill through the nothing, right. Yeah, and it's awesome. It makes the builds a lot easier, a lot quicker. So we definitely enjoy using these.
Yeah, every build I've ever done is hand tools, and I've never thought to break out
you know what I'm
a low torque drill for it.
I am missing something.
But I'm also not building, you know, hundreds of thousands of PCs.
Oh, we got a sub.
Hey-o, Dark Sky Entertainment. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you so much for the sub. That's going to St. Jude for Stack Up for this month. I'm so used to saying St. Jude. All right. And another one.
Another one. Tyler again.
Gamer. Tyler. You're going to sub for us for quite some time, Tyler. Thank you for that, man. Much love. 100% of the proceeds from those subscriptions are going directly to stackup.org. Much appreciated, friends.
There we go.
Oh, I knew it happened.
We knew it was going to happen.
No. Are you guys okay? Is everyone in chat okay? You all fell for a second. Are we looking good?
No. Hold on. You're good. Go. There we go.
Chat, are you fine? All right. This is my least favorite part, is doing the case.
Tyler says you got his knee.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
He'll never be an adventurer again.
Be okay. Okay, this is simple. Simple enough. USB 3.0 right here. Wonderful. So far, so good. HD audio, I'm assuming, goes right there. Where else would it go if not?
It's not marked on this side, but I mean, it's Seems like the only spot.
You know what?
for
Let's be smart. Let's be smart about it. I got a manual somewhere.
There's no fun in that.
I know. We're gonna plug it into the wrong one. It's gonna cost things to blow.
You looking at the for the box and the motherboard?
Yeah. You got it over there?
I do.
Wonderful. Is it possible to use a Kronos PC just to stream? Yes, absolutely, especially this one. This one's going to be very powerful. It's going to have an 8-core CPU and a 1080 Ti in it.
There's some zips in here too, nice.
Oh, wonderful. And that's what I was going to actually go get. I still need wire cutters, but
Yeah.
it's good to have that. This is how you properly do it yourself. You ready? You look at the motherboard, make sure that things are done correctly, especially a noob such as myself. Now it says here, front panel audio connector, which I'm assuming is the cable I'm looking for, goes in 15, which sounds about right. And it's kind of the one I thought it would be, which is right here.
Evo Cybernation says, for using a small tower, you guys are using a very little amount of space. Very nice. Yeah, so this motherboard's really small, but what you're going to see is as we get the hard drives mounted and all these little brackets go back into here, that space is going to start to disappear pretty quick, especially when we slide that 1080 Ti in there. But overall, it should be a really nice, neat, clean build.
Let's not speak too fast there about nice and neat.
Nice and neat. well, we're gonna have the expert handle the cable management.
True. Once, hopefully, PJ will come in here at some point and save the day. But for now, we're gonna give it a whirl. You know what? I'm feeling confident, man.
Tyler says, "What's this magical device? That's not a mystical manual, is it?" Don't tell anybody we use the manual. We have a reputation to uphold.
Shh. It's between you and I, chat.
Me, you, and the wall.
Okay, so a good way to cable manage these would be, not sure, TBH. Probably this goes back here. This one is the one I'm kind of unsure about. Maybe you
See,
come...
another downside of me never having built in a case this size is that it is foreign to me to not have like the back panel where you can kind of cheat. You know, you can't cheat in this.
No, this is definitely difficult.
So that's me. I'd be using these hard drive bays and just hiding everything in there. Morty Rocks, where is the riser board for mounting the video card? It is over here, yeah. Yeah, we do have it. We do have it.
See? I'm not completely a noob. But I'll be back. Awesome. Koozy's using a man. Tyler, what did we just say? Participate how? If you want to participate in the giveaway, if you are a veteran or you know a veteran, family member, friend, it's bit.ly/veteranpc. Now, if you want to donate to the cause, that's bit.ly /origin. And someone from our mod team will get that in YouTube chat in just a moment for you.
Yeah, Morty, he says, because worried it wasn't paired up with the case option. Yeah, fortunately, so everything we've got is paired up really nicely. You know, for the folks that were bringing up the power supply issue, the addition of the 1080 Ti, that was an upgrade that happened, that was an emergent opportunity that came up after most of the components had been selected. So that was the
It might need to
that
be
was the one
upgraded,
change.
but won't be a big deal to
And
do
so yeah, and again, like you mentioned, we will be running the PC, of course, making sure everything is good and functioning properly. Optimal. And if it needs more power, we will give it more power. What's up? What you got?
Got one of these things. One of the Make It Easy mods. Where is it? Let's see if it's here. So for these case cables, some motherboards, which I think this one does, come with a mod where it actually tells you where exactly to install it. And you can just plug it directly into
yeah.
it, you know what I mean?
So yes.
It might be here.
I do know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's in the box. Let's check.
Nope, the box is empty, sir.
It's empty? Okay.
Yep.
So
Let me,
maybe
you know what?
double checking.
Absolutely, because
You never know.
with my luck, because I do think I might have been wrong about that. There is this guy. Ah!
It's
See?
it?
I think that might be it. And that is why you double check. Don't know if that's it for sure.
We'll
but
find out.
Now the box is 100% positively empty.
Amateurs, how dare you?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, this is the one. This is it.
Hona Wood asks, will we be doing active duty PC giveaways? As of right now, Stack Up doesn't have any plans to do active duty giveaways, though as opportunities to give more PCs arise, right? Like, I would love nothing more than to have enough gaming PCs being built, being donated, stuff like that, where I could just, hit active duty, hit veterans, hit everybody. I'd love to do that at this time because we're just kind of rolling this out. We're really looking for prior service. So as of right now, the answer is no, but those are the types of opportunities that we will absolutely be looking to explore down the line. But it's just PC building is a lot more. Obviously, it's a lot more in depth. There's a lot more moving parts than just being able to buy a console, some games, accessories, slap it in a crate, and send it out. So for that, this is a much more limited opportunity. So we're really just looking to maximize the impact we're having. Thank you for the good question, though.
Great question, great answer.
Thank you.
All right, baller. So far, so good. I think we're making okay progress.
Yeah, I mean, we're taking this casually. This isn't a race.
No.
This PC building is fun, and it's okay to take your time and not be perfect. It's okay to have to look stuff up.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, I knew there was something I was missing. Here it is.
WG Dog wants to know why Mini ITX. Alexis.
So this case can only fit Mini ITX. This is our Origin PC Chronos, which is our small form factor. You can see by the size, it's about the size of an Xbox, but you can fit practically anything in it, as long as it's ITX compatible. So you can go up to X299, Ryzen, Z370. You can fit up to a Titan XP in this thing if you wanted. You can also fit plenty of hard drives we were showing earlier. So you got a space for 2 mechanical hard drives in here, 2 mechanical hard drives, and up to 4 SSDs. Additionally, if your board has an M.2 slot, which this one I believe does, you can fit an M.2 as well for a total of 7 hard drives in this tiny, tiny case, which is surreal.
It's pretty impressive. I think the reason we
Later, Gabe, have a good one, man.
I think if I remember correctly, I think so. Shipping concerns, obviously, that we're able to fit everything we want to get into this nice little form factor, and having the case be this size is going to really simplify the shipping process. Again, when we send this PC out, we're gonna have some other stuff in there. It's gonna have some accessories, peripherals, stuff like that.
That's right. It's more stuff's coming along.
There is more stuff coming along. Yeah, Origin has been generous and kind enough to do the build with us, but we do have some other partners that are helping us out with peripherals and the like. So there will be when this PC makes it to whoever the recipient is, they're gonna have everything they need to set it up and play.
Nice.
Yeah, and so having to ship all that stuff is not always cheap, and so we opted for the smaller form factor for this build.
But it is also handy if you're trying to save space in your room.
It is, yeah. I also think it's just really nice.
All right. Now we gotta make the solid clean. Let me go grab another tool that I'm missing, and I'll be right back.
So then you guys are stuck with me.
Make sure I got everything. Give it a once over. Do. Let me look at chat.
Hi, chat.
Hashtag respect. Does the size of the motherboard matter with cooling and performance? No. The CPU is what's important. And cooling is important as well, but luckily we're using the Origin Frostbite 120 liquid cooler. So this is a sealed liquid cooling unit. Essentially, the radiator here goes attached to a fan, runs the liquid through these tubes, which is already sealed inside this cooler,
And
attached
already
to the
has
cooler
thermal
here.
paste and everything.
Yeah, pre-applied thermal paste. Keeps it extremely cool, and it's no fuss, no muss. You don't have to do any maintenance whatsoever. When you have a custom loop, you have to refill the liquid
Yeah.
every now and again. With this, you don't have to do that. Which is
I
fantastic.
have been converted to these type of self-contained liquid cooling
Oh yeah,
systems.
it's amazing.
And it's, I don't think I will ever go back. Like, I mean, I'm sure, the big, crazy liquid cooling stuff that people do are amazing and
They are.
great.
You saw some.
I did, yeah, I saw some. But I think for my needs personally, this has been more than sufficient. And I
amazing.
really like how simple it is, and I like not having to put this giant bulky fan
Yeah.
inside of the case. Like, it really cleans up the appearance and
Oh,
makes
for
it,
sure.
gives it that nice little bump in awesomeness.
It's what I use at home, and it's what I always recommend to people, unless you're into like the aesthetics.
Hey.
$50. I'm no veteran, however, I'd like to try to join workout. No worries about. Sydney,
There
help!
was a lot there.
I know,
There
Sydney,
was a
help!
lot there.
You know what? I could actually extend the amount of time it's on the screen.
Maybe we should.
Yeah,
I didn't, and because I was trying to read it, I didn't catch the donation amount.
50.
It was 50.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. So that's 250. That means Dave's doing karaoke.
No. Nope. Sorry, guys. I never signed that agreement.
So someone asked, I'm no veteran, however, I did try to join,
There it is.
but it didn't work out. No worries about that, though. I do appreciate those who sacrifice for our country's safety and strength. Thank you. $50 donation from Meek Verde. Meek, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So we've got $250 up so far. Someone asked about the CPU. We're using a Ryzen 7 2700X, and GPU is an NVIDIA 11 gigabyte 1080 Ti. Kushin Gaming, another member of our community, Navy vet in chat. He's our man.
Outstanding.
He was in here with me doing the 24-hour live stream that we did for charity
Yeah.
a while back. Very good dude. Ku, what is up, my man?
I got to
All right, let me go get that tool.
meet a couple of those folks. Yeah, go ahead. So I
Chat
got to
away,
meet
please.
Yeah. Hey. So I had the opportunity to meet a couple of the veterans that work here in the Origin building. Very cool folks. We were trying to get. We wanted to have a couple of these guys come onto the stream themselves and just kind of chat with you guys, but turns out they're a little more gun shy than I was about coming out here and hopping on the mics. Yep. Hey, fair enough, right? Not everybody is comfortable being thrust in front of the camera.
They're brave enough to go into the military, but not
That's
brave
true.
enough to come.
Look,
on.
it's a whole that is a whole different kind of bravery.
That's true. All right, so I'm extending. Let's see where we're at now before I run out. Alert box. We've got. What? There it is.
So
Charity
chat,
donation.
what's going on? How you doing?
Alert duration. We've got it at 8 seconds, so we should probably bump it to like 15.
Yeah, to be fair.
15
Yeah,
seconds.
15. I mean, it can hang.
Cool, perfect.
Hang for a second. Next thing we know, we go.
Nice.
If we start to get.
So we should do something for 250. We'll figure it out. I'll think about it on later.
Yes.
I could do karaoke, but I do karaoke all the time, and
That's
you
true.
guys don't want to hear me sing over and over again.
Just tuned in, Evans Games. Welcome to the stream. Actually, it's been a little bit. So, my name is Dave Kraus. I'm the Veteran Services Director for StackUp.org. We are the military charity that is being supported. Origin's helping us out. We are kicking off our new Vetrofit initiative, which is going to be a boutique extension of our supply crate program, where we build solid gaming PCs and get them out to deserving veterans in need. So. I talked a little bit about me before, but the bullet point is that myself, many others like me recognize the kind of healing power that the games have. It's therapy, right? We know it's just this amazing form of escapism, and it's like a good book but more interactive, right? And in addition, it's a great way to keep in touch with old friends, to make new friends, to just stay involved in the community, even if let's say you're dealing with some headspace issues and you come back from a challenging deployment, or you're just dealing with something, and you're really not trying to go out and about, but it's so nice being able to hop on the PC, link up with a couple buddies and voice chat and just go play games together. And so what we've been wanting to do for a long time is take what we've been doing with the console supply crates and kind of extend that to include PC games, which is the most it's the most versatile platform in gaming. It's been a bit of a tough nut to crack, but thankfully with the help of wonderful folks like Origin and others, we are now in a position where we can start making something happen. So if you're just tuning in, what we are doing is a live build. We've got I think it's a mini ATX. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But we've got a nice small form factor PC that we're building out. We've got a 1080 Ti. We got an AMD Ryzen 7. Like this thing's gonna purr. It's gonna be a really nice gaming machine. We are currently taking nominations for veterans who think they would benefit, whether this is something that's would have a positive impact in your life, or maybe another veteran that you know. We are taking nominations at bit.ly/veteranpc. Thank you, Origin PC family, for sharing that. We are also taking, if you have a mind to donate, if you'd like to donate to stackup.org, that donation link, I believe, is bit.ly/ there it is, beat me to it again, stackup-origin. You can head over there to the, and it's real simple to throw a donation down if you're so inclined. But the big thing is getting these nominations in so we can find somebody to send this PC to. And we'll be sending them this PC along with, a monitor, accessories, the whole nine. We're going to get them everything they need to set up a PC and get going. Actually, we just did our first, so this will be our second Vetrofit shipment. The first one we did was a little over a month, about a month ago. We had a UK veteran, really, really amazing individual. He had served for some time, coming back from multiple deployments and things that he dealt with. He was having a hard time, come back and fell on hard times financially, was dealing with some things mentally and emotionally, and with a family at home to take care of. He had to make some concessions, and one of those concessions was selling, little by little, he had to sell off a lot of his gaming hardware and his games and stuff just to keep the bills paid, get on top of finances. When he got on top of those finances, things were stable, but he didn't have money to invest in a new gaming rig. And for him, he found his release in PC gaming. It was, like, as I mentioned before, it was how he stayed connected with the guys he served with. It's, how he unwound after a hard day. And so it was our distinct privilege and an honor to be able to get a Vetrofit build out to him. And that was, we had a computer that was donated by somebody very generous who just wanted to do some good with it. And so what we did was we coordinated with that individual out in the UK, got him sent this PC, and he's just been all smiles since he got it. And it's just one of the most satisfying things. Because again, having been through some of this stuff myself, like, I recognize how important gaming can be. Like, again, it's more than just a child's game. Like, there's more to it than just hanging out and shooting digital terrorists or something. Like, right. There's a real healing power here. And
I think every gamer can relate to the fact that gaming really makes you escape from the same stuff you have to go through day to day, and you have a rough day at work, whatever it might be. Oh shoot, there he is. Do you want me to shout you out, man? Can I call some attention to you right now, brother?
Who's this?
I was trying not to I didn't want to blow up your spot. So the individual that I'm talking about is actually in the stream.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is, I'm going to await his permission, but
sure.
A really, really incredible dude. And man, I said all those nice things about you now, and you were here watching, and
oh, that's so cool. You said this was unplanned.
It was unplanned.
That's awesome. I'm trying to figure out the best way to cable manage this. So I know the PSU goes here. Let's see. Let's map this out. Let's do this the right way.
All right. So Paul Wilson there in chat, he was the recipient of our first proper Vetrofit. That was about a month ago. Paul, we love you, man. I hope you're enjoying it. And he says he's on it right now watching this stream.
Oh,
so
that's so awesome, Paul.
Yeah. If Paul's feeling like chatting about it, man, then go for it. You guys talk to him about this and why we do this.
Yeah, and Paul's in YouTube right now, by the way. Paul,
Yes,
thank you
he
for your
is.
service, sir.
A late night respawn says, "Hey guys, I'm a vet. How do we win a build?" that link will be popping up any second now, I'm sure, but it is bit.ly/veteranpc. You can go out there and nominate yourself or another veteran to win this very PC that we're building right now. And that's it's that simple. Now, obviously, there's only one PC, and we imagine we may see many nominations, but please, please, please nominate yourself, nominate your buddies. Like, just get those submissions put in, because somebody will be getting this, and they will be finding out very soon who.
And I apologize ahead of time that it's me building it.
Yeah,
but I promise it'll be cleaned up and it'll be much better than whatever the final.
We're gonna have to have you. Like, I don't know, if you strip a screw or something, we'll have you, like, initial next to it. And that'll be
yeah.
your calling card.
This is where he messed up.
This is where it happened, folks.
I think I'm okay. I think we're doing all right. I hope I will win. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. It's, you know, the hardest part about doing this is the fact that, you know, you just can't hit everybody, and it can be a very difficult thing to reconcile at times, because, you know, if there were no barriers, no obstacles, if I could just reach into a bag of holding, you know, and pull out an infinite number of awesome gaming PCs or awesome consoles or whatever, right? Infinite number of plane tickets to E3 or something, right? Then we would just be out here just hitting everybody, and it's this weird thing where you have this incredible thing, and there's so many folks out there that could benefit from it, and, you know, you can never, there's never enough. You know, you always want to do more. But you know, to all of you who are submitting, go ahead and you know, get your names in there, and I'll be crossing my fingers for each and every one of you. So yeah, looks like the question has been answered. It says Connor McGill says, "Do you ship anywhere?" A couple folks popping in there. Origin, of course. Origin, of course, ships worldwide.
Worldwide.
If anybody is wide. If you are asking specifically about this particular build, then I can tell you that you know, we are not limiting this to continental U.S. Get out there, put the nomination in, regardless of where you're from. You know, like I was just saying a few minutes before, Paul was our most recent Vetrofit recipient, and we hit him all the way out in the UK. So get out there, get those nominations in. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
And Paul does a great job of illustrating for me the point I made earlier, that we are not just you know, we are a US based charity, but we are not serving. You know, the service we're providing is not limited to US veterans and service members.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, there's a lot of great folks out there. You know, anybody who's spent a fair bit of time across the pond has probably spent some time working with, you know, other nations' militaries. You know, I spent a fair amount of time around, you know, Canadians, for example, the Brits, the Australians, and all wonderful people. When we're out there together, it is very much one team, one fight, and so we want to keep that alive here. I've been do you do these only for veterans, says WW Felina. As far as the Stack Up Vetrofit crate, yes, that is currently only for veterans. Again, I talked about it a little bit before, but there's a quantity issue right now. Like, we're just rolling this out. If we can get enough momentum with this initiative and get to a point where we have, you know, a large number of PCs to go out, then I'm going to expand that to hit as many folks as possible. But for right now, we're really focused on making the biggest splash we can with it, and we feel like right now the best way to do that is to hit these prior service veterans. Look at them cables, LOL.
Hold on, all right? The cable management hasn't started yet.
RTX giveaway still going on?
Yes,
question mark?
Yes, it is. 7 more days for that.
7 more days.
And that's not for veterans only. That's right.
Yeah, that is not for veterans only. This is for veterans only at bit.ly/veteranpc. Working on my studio voice.
You like it? Don't these mics make you feel like you're
They do.
on the radio?
It's really, yeah, I can hear myself coming from back here, and it is cool.
All right, Tuesday, get it together. Too much coffee, hands are shaky,
It's that Cuban coffee.
knees weak, palms are sweaty.
So we've been drinking Cuban coffee for about yeah. It's been a good 5 or 6 hours. So we're all wired up, and it's so delicious, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh, there we go. Now that makes sense.
That satisfying feeling when it depresses into its rightful place.
Yeah. Funk. Last name. Oh, crap.
I can't pronounce that. I should give the veterans a game called Arma so they can play war games.
Come on in, bud. Give me a break from this.
Irwin, I'm going to butcher your last name. Apologies. You know what? I'm not even going there. Irwin says you should give the veterans a game called Arma so they can play war games. I tried to play Arma once. Before this, yeah, I tried to play it. Joshua Reefer over on YouTube says, mind me asking the specs. We have them somewhere, but I do know if you're on Twitch, if you go over to the Twitch stream, you can hit ! specs and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Erwin talking about Arma, you know, I actually tried to play Arma a couple years ago before I lost my hand, and it was too complicated then. I've not even attempted to go back to it now. But, you know, it's funny you talk about, like, veterans playing war games, and one of the most interesting things that I guess I've learned, at least in that it's not isolated to me. It's like, I play a lot of military shooters, but sometimes you never know if you're kind of how unique your tastes are. And it's really interesting to see, you know, these supply crates that we're sending out to Afghanistan, sending out to Iraq, sending out to all these kind of austere environments. You know, the most requested games are, you know, whatever the latest Call of Duty, latest Battlefield. You know, of course, we get some sprinklings of FIFA, Madden. You know, this year, of course, you have plenty of God of War, Spider-Man, that kind of stuff too. But there's always a spot. There always seems to be a spot on the roster for a military-style shooter, which surprises some folks when I tell them. Usually not, like, if folks have been around the military, they get it. But I don't know. You know, I'm no psych. I don't know why that is. But you know, it's in our wheelhouse. Maybe we enjoy those games, and that enjoyment continues. You know, when we're in, you know, downrange, back from downrange. Like even me, you know, when I was recovering from getting hurt, it was like it didn't really change my taste in games at all. I didn't feel like I was I wasn't trying to move away from anything. Yeah.
All right, so real quick, we're joined by one of the members of Team Origin PC, Mr. Danny. Round of applause. Hold on, I got the applause right here.
Howdy.
Oh no, I don't have it right now.
Oh, failure! Come on, man.
Danny, introduce yourself. Tell these beautiful people what it is you do here and your story, because you are also a veteran. So tell us a little bit about you.
I got the applause first.
There it is. Hey-o.
I love it.
That man had to applaud for himself.
Yeah.
You failed, Koozie.
Sorry.
So yeah, really quick, my name is Danny Gonzalez. I've been with Origin since, I want to say, 1 year after they started. It's probably been close to 8 to 9 years.
You want to go a little closer?
Oh.
Yeah, get up in there.
Swallow the mic.
Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, just in case you're wondering.
That's where I am.
That's where, that's where they're...
What's up, everybody?
That's their eyeballs.
So I've been with Origin pretty much since inception. I worked at the beginning with them, kind of helping out in my free time while I was doing other stuff. So I've been with the company since the beginning. I worked with them at Alienware. I'm an Alienware, I wouldn't say a defector because it wasn't really my choice at that point. But so I did work at Alienware for about 9 years. So I've been doing this for easily close to 20 years at this point. So my official title here is Director of Technology and Facility Operations. That's a pretty long one.
Fancy.
But the short of what it is I manage all of our infrastructure, all of our hardware stuff, all of our factory deployments. You know, if it crosses a network, if it's digital, it goes through my hands at some point.
Spencer Peterson says, Danny, how is the transition since Vine? Does that mean something to you?
Since like Vine went away,
I
mean, I still watch Vine on YouTube. To be honest with you,
that's an odd question.
If I get stuck on YouTube in the dark holes of YouTube, I usually end up in vines that butter my croissant. That's where I end up.
That's a very PG version of where I end up on YouTube.
Oh well, you know, I thought we were staying PG here.
No,
so
it's fine.
So yeah, and on top of dealing with all our infrastructure externally, internally. I also deal with the facility operations, making sure that the building is up to code and everybody's got all the tools they need and everybody's, running at full 100% all the time. So as I'm sure Kuzi can tell you, I'm pretty busy a lot
All
of
the time. But
So,
he's a huge
which
help.
is why I'm going to be here for a few minutes and I'm running out because I got a few minutes left before I got to be somewhere else.
What do you think about this absolutely expert cable management going on in here?
I mean, I
am not
think it
even
looks
close
great.
to being finished.
If when you turn it on, you don't hear a cable hitting a fan,
That's all. It
and it doesn't. There's not a little blast of smoke. I think you're good. You're fine.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be honest, I can't remember the last time I built a computer. I rely on the very well trained professionals we have in the back anytime I need anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, Danny, you are here for a reason. You were actually in the military yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience and where you served?
Yeah,
what you
sure.
were?
So I was in the Marine Corps from 1998 to 2002, and then back in 2003. But that's at the end. So
We'll get back to that.
yeah, while I was in there, I went full Marine Corps. I was an 0311, a grunt. So for all this,
We got a
just
few
the basic
grunts in
rifleman.
chat, actually.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we
All
got a
right.
few grunts in chat.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. So yeah, that was it. I did my training. I went. My first duty station was actually Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay. I spent a year doing the security forces there, so basically manning the fence. It's pretty much what you hear. You're out there. You're spending. We were doing 24-hour shifts for 7 days. So yeah, that was that. You make good friends because you live with somebody and you see them all day long. So you know,
No
and
doubt.
your only time off is you can only spend it with each other because you can't leave the base.
Yeah.
So that was our first year. Came back to North Carolina, Camp Lejeune. That was my final duty station, permanent duty station. Was there for about 6 months. Then we went to Okinawa for 6 months.
And yeah, we talked about that earlier. So I was in Okinawa for a while
Were
as
you?
well.
Did you spend any time in mainland Japan or?
A week, like 4 days. I
Okay.
had a really good buddy of mine who was stationed in Yokosuka, which is
Okay.
a Navy base out there. So I hopped on one of the Air Force flights for free, went over to mainland and spent a weekend hanging out in Tokyo, and that was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
because it's completely different than Okinawa.
It is.
Okinawa is very hot, jungle type, humid environment. We went to mainland. We actually
we were getting snowed on when I was out there.
Yeah, we went to some northern part of Japan, and it was pretty cold. But we were most of the time we spent about, I want to say, about a month or so. There's a base right at the foot of Mount Fuji, essentially.
Yes.
The base of Mount Fuji.
Yeah, I knew a couple guys over there too.
Yeah, so we were there. We did some training there, and one of the cool
That's
things
awesome.
we did is we actually spent a weekend, and they took everybody out and let everybody climb Mount Fuji, which
That's
was fun.
great. I've
So,
I've always
It was-
I'd like to go out to Japan
You know,
again and try.
I was in much better shape back then, and I still had a hard time, so I can only imagine what it would be like now. But it was fun. It was cool to get up there. You know, you get to a point where you pass the cloud cover, so you're above the clouds.
Yeah.
And it looks really cool. They actually, at the different stops, they sell an oxygen can. Because you get to the point where you feel like you're breathing through like a coffee stirrer. And it gets pretty crazy. But it was fun. It took us about, I want to say, close to 4 hours to get up. But it took us about an hour to get down. You start building momentum to get down because the way up you go zigzag, so it doesn't make it too difficult. But the
Okay.
down you can just
Yeah, you can go.
you can just run down
as long as you're catching
yeah,
yourself.
as long as and it's a lot of volcano ash, which is a tiny little pebbles, and you kind of just jump in it. It's almost like a ball pit. So
Yeah.
you just keep going, and when you can't go no more, you just kind of throw yourself, and the ball pit will slow you down. So we did that. We came back again to North Carolina in June. And I spun up one more time before we left, and that was a Unitas, which is basically we're attached to a naval ship,
Okay.
an amphibious ship, and we toured. I want to say we toured the Caribbean. We did Puerto Rico, then we did South America, like Panama. I couldn't name you all the countries. We pretty much
I'm
went
sure,
around,
yeah.
all around South
That's
America.
the thing about being tied to the Navy.
Yeah.
I never got to. I wanted to go on a ship for the simple fact that I was like, you get on a ship for a few months, you're gonna go to so many places, and it may only be for a day or so at a time. But I remember my sister was in the Navy, and every time they'd go out, she'd come back. She's like, oh yeah, we were in Paris, we were in Rome, we were here, there. You know, just insane.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff, and it was basically a cross training mission. So every country we stopped at, we were meeting with that military and stuff like that. And actually, I was there during 9/11. So I was I had just spent my platoon and we had just spent 10 days in the Amazon with the Peruvian commandos doing survival school. So you know, we had just spent all this time living in the Amazon, and I think I had lost like 15 pounds at that point because
I believe
it's
it.
just you're out
That
in the middle
jungle
of nowhere.
canopy
Yeah.
is no joke.
Yeah, it's no joke. It was not fun. Let's just say that. So we come back. We fly back to Lima. We get, you know, the next morning, which is actually the 11th. We came back in on the 10th. The next morning, you know, it's like, okay, let's go out. Let's call family. Let's check internet, stuff like that. And we get called back. And it's because, you know, it was surreal at that point. You know, they're showing it on the TVs. And we're like, what is going on? And immediately within 2 hours, by the time they had everybody accounted for, we were pulled out to sea.
That's wild.
Yeah. So we were certain we were going to join a battle group and head over there.
Yeah.
And they deemed that the mission we were on was more important than for us to just join a battle group and go over there.
Okay.
So we continued our mission, which at that point we were by Peru. We still had, I believe, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, and maybe 1 or 2 other stops in South America. And then we actually crossed the ocean and went to South Africa, Senegal, and like a couple other places in Africa. So, you know, it was kind of weird and strange, and it was kind of a crazy time because even when we hit these ports now, we were used to going out and doing stuff, but all of a sudden now we were confined to the ship, right?
Yeah.
You really can't go very far. You can't leave the dock, if anything. So they do their best to kind of keep you busy and have a good time, but it is what it is. After that, we came back, and I was pretty much close to getting out. So I spent my last 6 months just kind of hanging out, doing stuff around the office, you know, staying busy, kind of keeping out of everybody's hair.
Yeah,
out of sight, out of mind, right? I didn't want to
dropping your backpack a little bit.
I'm trying to get out of there on time. I don't want anybody holding me back. So yeah, I got out. Great, 2002, June of 2002 actually, and then right around March, April of 2003, got recalled. So we had
Lucky
the whole
dog, you.
Yeah, lucky me, right? You know, for those of you who don't know, when you sign a military contract, there is an active version and there is a inactive.
There is an
version
inactive component.
Yeah, it's not exactly your 4 years and you're done. You get 8.
It's 8 years.
It's 8
4
years.
of it's active. The other 4, you're not in anymore if you're lucky, but they can call you back.
But they can call you right back. So that happened to me. They enacted that. They brought me back in, and we were actually getting ready to deploy to Iraq. And one of the things that happened to me was I actually over the weekend was having stomach pains, and I was, you know, and it didn't go away, and I went to the Naval Hospital, and it turned out I had appendicitis. So I had to have emergency surgery right then and there. And then, you know, they got to give you time to recover, so they gave me 2 weeks sick time, and I just kind of hung out. Luckily, I had been there, you know, it hadn't even been a year since I left. So I spent, you know, I still had a lot of friends in the area, so I spent some time at some friends' houses, just kind of vegging on the couch watching TV. I think I watched Half Baked every day.
Nice.
That's one of the only movies they had in house. And you know, this is before like Netflix and anything that was really big, right? Like, it was VHSs. That's all you were watching.
Bodega.
Exactly.
Bodega.
So and then when I got brought back in, the team that I joined up, it was actually one of the first teams that they stopped deploying.
Okay.
So at that point, we didn't get deployed, but they did give us the option to stay. And those of you that are in the military know that if you go from kind of obligated to voluntary, it's a different animal, right?
It changes the dynamic
it changes
considerably.
Everything. So I was like, I'm not going to become voluntary anymore. I'm out of here. So I came home, and you know, I started pretty much a week later. Well, at that time, I was already working with Alienware because I had started pretty much when I came home. I kept working with Alienware, and then from Alienware, I came here. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm married with a couple kids, and
there it is.
Dad work life, I guess.
Yeah, dude, I hear that.
No more of that behind me. No more shooting, blowing things up. None of that stuff. Oh, you got the.
Hey, we got it. We got the applause now.
Oh God. Are you holding
for
my
good
phone?
measure?
'Cause my phone has all that stuff on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't got nothing else. That's the most I've done.
Were you gaming much while you were in?
You know, I did spend a lot of time during my free time gaming. I back then Half-Life was really big, and man, I think I was spending about 4 hours a day playing Half-Life.
Easily, yeah.
And then one day I went to do something. I came back, went to load my save game, and it started all the way at the beginning again.
No.
And I was like, ooh, what just happened? And then I found out my roommate tried to play. He loaded my game.
No.
And he started playing, and he overwrote my game, my save.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just gave up. I was like, I can't do this all over again.
Yeah. It's,
But yeah, I used to play as much as I could. Yeah. I actually played a lot more after the fact. When I got home here and we started working, and we used to, get these LAN parties all the time. Back in the day when you had to show up somewhere to play. You had to go.
If you were lucky, you didn't have to bring your own TV or monitor.
Oh, that CRT, those
200
pounds.
We used to do the Halo LAN parties. You had to bring the TV. You had to bring your own cons. You had to bring all of it.
Yeah, you got to bring everything. People were showing up with switches and patch cables and all that good stuff.
Now high-speed internet has killed LAN parties.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We had to relearn how to do a LAN party once at a barracks in California. Yeah, we didn't have any internet connection, and we were gearing up for, like, we were doing some training or whatever. We were in some other unit's barracks. We didn't have anything, and we were playing CS:GO, and so we had to go buy like Cat 6, and that was when, like, when we would do LANs back home, somebody else always did the cables. I had a buddy that always had all the cables. So I learned the difference between Cat 5 and Cat 6 because I tried to run a Cat 5 from my computer to my buddies so we could play Counter-Strike, Global Offensive together, and it didn't work. And I was like, well, I'm lost now, And we had to go get Cat 6s, and he had to show me all this stuff. It was like, man, we really had to take it back. And this was like, 6 years ago. Like, we had the technology. It was just
no.
Yeah, we were in this old beat up barracks.
I hear you. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
You got to make do with what you can.
So VFTR. So wait, the 450 watt power supply can handle all that? No way.
Probably not.
We will see. So, but before everybody's like, oh, you guys are idiots.
1080 Ti.
Yeah, we've got the 1080 Ti now. But when we were first getting the components together for this build, it was not a 1080 Ti, and 450 was plenty.
Yeah, 450 still plenty. I think.
Yeah. And so that's what we're thinking. We're thinking we might be all right. This is a lower power draw build, but if it's not, we are going to. We will add more power.
I gotta use all my sound
That's
bits.
it. And now that you got it working.
You got to do the goat.
Yes. No, that was manual.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, it was a pleasure being here. I gotta go.
Danny, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Dude.
Of course. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. We'll try to get back to the build.
Yeah.
And now back to the show.
Back to the show, folks. So I saw a couple questions chat. Some folks are wondering. So as far as like what happened to what happened to his eye, what happened to his arm. So I saw somebody catch it in there. But yeah, so I was a EOD tech in the Marines, which is a bomb squad guy. So you can probably put two and two together, figure out what happened from there. I got myself injured a number of years ago. If you're wondering why my eye looks so odd, it is because the prosthetic eye that I use is actually just a solid black eye with a very small bomb squad badge, a little metal bomb squad badge in it. I think so as well. I figure if you're gonna wear a fake eye, it might as well look really, really cool. So exactly. That is why my eye looks funky. That's where my hand is down here. You can see it on the little camera. Well, this is what my arm looks like. There we go. Hello.
You should just not told anybody and then taken it off in midstream.
It was off this whole time.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just
wear it.
Oh my God. PC building.
What does this guy do? What is this guy doing? It would have taken a lot of coordination because we would have had to have somebody cut the lights. We'd have needed somebody back there on the sound effect generator. Just come back and like have like strawberry jam and like the hand sitting in it.
I respect.
Oh, thank you guys for the kind words. So this is of course not about me. I just happen to be the lucky individual representing the charity today. I do appreciate the kind words, and it's just one of the things I find whenever I'm in front of a camera, like people want to know, right? Like I'd be super curious if I was not me and I saw me, I might be asking myself, I wonder what happened. We got another fumble.
So much easier if I just would have spun it
like
this.
Can we get a fumble counter?
We have this. Please don't. It's gonna happen again. It's not. This bit isn't as magnetized as it's supposed to be. That's what's going on.
Just rub some tin foil on it, man.
Yeah, sure.
Or steel wool, right? Isn't that what you do? You rub some steel wool on it.
Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Oh, we lost it.
Can someone get me a magnetized drill bit, please? Excruciatingly difficult. Way harder than it's supposed to be. All right. Oh.
Nope. That's 3
No, I give up,
or
man.
4. I don't know. Yeah. I'm on your side though, Kuzi. You're
Somewhat
good.
magnetized. But how do I win? Why don't you tell them about that?
Oh, T-03 says, but how do I win? Somebody will be kind enough to drop that link in there. It is bit.ly/veteran-PC. Nominate, if you are a veteran, nominate yourself or nominate another veteran in your life. Tell us your story. The form, the form's pretty simple. Honestly, it'll take you a few minutes. Be thorough, guys. There's going to be a lot of folks putting in for this, and we really, it's all about making an impact somewhere. So, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your time in service, and tell us, about how this would impact you. And that's really going to be what it comes down to, is just a variety of factors. And unfortunately, we only have one to give. So be thorough when you're filling out that form for now.
Okay, cool. I'll try this technique. This is gonna
DT
work.
Zevo or DTX Evo, I'm not sure which, says, I just notified my friend who's a veteran.
Beautiful.
Awesome giveaway, guys. You're awesome. No, you are awesome. And yeah, thank you for letting your buddy know. Just a reminder to you guys, if you're a veteran, you can nominate yourself. If you're not a veteran, but you have a veteran in your life, you can nominate them as well.
Someone said, so some people might not know it's for veterans, and you'll get fake applicants. How do you prevent that?
Well, generally speaking, if and when we need to verify service, everybody who gets out has that DD-214. We've got proof of service. Maybe you have a veteran card from the VA, and so I tell folks always, like, be prepared to prove your service. But generally speaking, it's usually pretty easy to spot a fake.
Yeah.
Right. It's not to say that, hey man, you could never get one over on us, but it's pretty unlikely. And the reality is, like, that form is not going to be the only communication, right? We'll be selecting folks from there, reaching out and trying to narrow it down through phone calls and reaching out and getting that additional information. If you're filling out the form, you will notice that there's a photo, little checkbox you're going to hit at the bottom of there. We are asking you to submit a service photo, something of you in uniform, cool guy photos, welcome, and something current. And that's just, it's the little things, right? But, I got to say, in 3 years of doing this, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody, fake it. Believe it or don't.
That's kind of rude if you even tried to do that.
Right, yeah, no doubt. But, it happens, right? This is the internet.
Of course.
Now, I've definitely had folks reach out who didn't serve or weren't veterans or nothing, but they've also said it. They've said it, like, hey, I didn't actually serve, just, hey, like, is this available to me as well? And I think, maybe we probably have had a couple fakes, but those requests don't make it far enough. Brian.
Thank you guys for your service, and it's amazing what you guys are doing. Hope you surpass your goal. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Brian. Another $5. We really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. So, yeah, I think we kind of covered that question. But yeah, just like the folks that are out there, if they're faking it, it's not going to get very far. We're going to pick up on that stuff pretty quick, and we're just not going to engage with that.
Hashtag salute, hashtag respect.
As a space shuttle door gunner, I can't talk about my mission to Mars. That's right, Big Wah, you cannot. As you know, one of the EOD badge is the bomb squad badge you wear in the military. It's used by civilian side as well, bomb squad, but it's one of those badges most people don't recognize at first sight, and so it's one of the little jokes is, what is that? What's that badge? It's like, oh, I'm a space shuttle door gunner.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
What's the GPU for this build? It's a 1080 Ti. I wish I could donate, but I don't have money or a credit card.
Hey, look,
not worry.
Yeah.
You're here supporting us. That's awesome.
No sweat. We appreciate having you here. It's a non-issue. Thank you for coming out and just supporting by being here. Appreciate you.
We appreciate you. I think this is coming together properly.
Connor McGill says, "Are you assembling the hard drive slot?"
Yes.
Yes, we are. I wanted to say yes, but I also didn't want to risk that I might be wrong. Like, I haven't been paying close enough attention. I've been, reading the chat and talking to you guys.
Thank God for you.
Dream says that case would drive me nuts.
It's not the easiest to build.
Not the easiest, but if we, well, I say we, but I really mean you. If you do this right, this thing is pretty, it's pretty cool looking when it's done. It's nice to have everything so snug in there, and it looks really neat when it's all said and done. Although, yeah, dropping these little bolts everywhere sucks.
It's just because of my lack of magnetic drill bit.
Anic2107 says, "Hey, how do I enter the giveaway?" It's easy.
Great question.
Head over to bit.ly/veteran PC to nominate yourself or another veteran in your life.
Head over to bit.ly.
Bit.ly.
Veteran PC. You are watching OPC 107.5.
And as Origin PC themselves have just posted over in the YouTube, it says, "Donate to our Stack Up campaign, bit.ly/StackUp-Origin." That link will take you over, I believe it takes you right to the donor drive page.
Yep.
And you can make your donations there. So Origin PC has a month-long campaign. That's the donation ticker you see on the bottom right-hand of your screen. They are looking to raise $5,000 throughout the month of November. So, not necessarily today, although, hey.
If that happens, that'd be amazing.
If you big spenders out there.
I think if we hit 5,000, you do karaoke.
If we hit 5,000 today, you know what? I think I could commit to that.
Yeah.
If we hit 5,000 today, I will sing something.
For most of you that do watch the live builds normally, since we've started our streams across all the platforms, 100% of our proceeds, whether it be subscriptions or donations, have gone to charity. For the month of November, we've aligned with StackUp.org, which is awesome because we've been friends for a long time.
Oh, there it is!
Scared. We got another donation.
Another donation, $5.
Mr. E, thank you for your service.
And I think we might have missed a donation too.
Did we?
Yeah, from Lycan Gaming. Somebody verify that for me.
Are we good?
Well, I mean, there it is. Lycan Gaming, $5 to stack up. Howdy, guys. This is awesome. Dave, tell him the security guard story. Which security guard story?
Now I'm super curious.
I'm also very curious. Give me a hint. Give me a hint, Lycan. I'm trying to remember. Oh my goodness. This is gonna bother me. Guardian Con. Okay. Now that feels like years ago. Okay, I'm almost there. Are you talking about, we were going in the security checkpoint at Guardian Con, and man, which security guard story that sums up Dave pretty well. Yeah.
You have multiples?
I have a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories. And I would love to tell this story. I cannot remember it. If you can give me a little bit, if you can get me there, I will happily tell it. Tell the story, Dave. I don't know it. I want to tell it.
Work with us.
Help me help you.
I want to say thanks for serving. I'm 16 and I would like to be in the Marines.
Oh,
well, that's awesome, man. Thank you, Sam.
Okay, so yeah, thank you, Little Lebowski. Little Lebowski, by the way, from my Japan story earlier. Little Lebowski, my buddy Dan, he is the one that I was actually hanging out with in mainland. He was my buddy stationed in mainland. So he says the security guard kept giving you crap for your arm and other things that set off the metal detector. So asking you about your eye, told me not to mention it. He was asking you, Lycan, and told you not to mention it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we're going through the security check, and I mean that is pretty much the bulk of the story there. So the metal detector thing is really common. Like I've had my prosthetic arm swabbed for explosives. I get randomly selected more often than not by TSA for checks and stuff. I guess I look like a guy that plays with explososes. I don't know. Yeah. Right?
Oh man, I never thought of that.
Yeah, and so that explains why I didn't quite remember it. And that's because this is a pretty common occurrence for me. It's like their metal detector. They're asking me, "Do you have anything in your pockets?" No, but I've got titanium in my face, and I have this metal arm on, and I have this, and I have that, and it can turn into quite the goat rope. But yeah, I do remember, like, and I remember you coming up to me afterwards and kind of be like, "Yo," he was asking me all about your eye, but he was real coy about it, which, like, I understand. Like, a lot of folks want to ask, but they don't know if it's cool or not. Like, for me, it's cool, right? Everybody's different, right? Some people are just not trying to be approached with questions like that. Me, I'm pretty open to it, so it wouldn't have been a big deal to me. But it's always funny, but when you can see people like they're staring, but like if you look back, they quickly look away. You could see them wanting, like, they're pointing, they're talking to their friends about it, but they don't want to. They're not comfortable enough to come up and ask. But yeah, so the security guard was very curious about the nature of my prosthetic eye and had been asking about it, but also with the caveat that I not like, hey, please don't tell him I was asking you.
How's that for cable management?
It's not bad.
It's getting better.
I'm sure we got some cable management pros who are going to sharpshoot you all over the place. But
100%.
This
difficult to
cable management rookie over here thinks you're doing a pretty fine job.
It's not too shabby.
Yeah, like I said, so of course I had to run right over and tell you. Absolutely. Absolutely, because that's what we do. Maladine, I might be saying that wrong. I apologize if so. Hey guys, I'm quite late, but it's looking awesome. Good luck. This is an amazing cause. Thanks for sharing your story just now. My pleasure. That was a mediocre story. I was not very good at telling the security guard story, but I hope it met Lycan's wishes. Thank you. We are obviously very passionate about this cause. We like veterans so much we started a charity for them.
That's pretty rad. That's dedication. Everyone says they like things. I like Twinkies, but I'm not starting a charity for it.
But to be fair, that's a $1 million idea right there.
All right. We're announcing it today. Dave is leaving Stack Up. I'm leaving Origin PC.
We are starting
founding
the Twinkie Fund.
The Twinkie Fund. Please donate. Save Twinkies. Actually, I think Twinkies are saved now. Someone did the work for us already.
Octodiva, if I mess my sign up, what do I do? I'm guessing you didn't want to put up twice or something. Like, are you talking about going into the bit.ly/veteranpc and signing up for the to put in a nomination? If that is what you're referring to, I do believe you should be able to go right back in there and submit another one. Duplicates, it's not good. This isn't a raffle drawing. This isn't necessarily a raffle drawing where it's like so there's no, if you put in 3 times, you can put in 3 times, and that's fine. So if you feel like you might have misspelled something or you jacked up your email address, anything like that, just go. You should just be able to go back in and update that.
Okay.
Sleep 3ZZZ Sleepies says, Dave, you're awesome. Thank you. You're pretty awesome. Heyo, Big Wah is awesome. Donated $10 to Stack Up. Says no pogues allowed. I resemble that remark. I was a pogue. I was one of the accepted pogues. Pogues, for those of you who do not know what that means, POG. It's a person other than grunt. It is the playful but sometimes derogatory term used by members of the infantry to describe those of us who are not infantry. In that spirit, we refer to like snacks, anything that tastes good and doesn't suck as pogey bait, because pogues typically have the best duty stations, the best access to amenities, and generally aren't miserable 24/7.
Is that rare to not be miserable 24/7?
Not if you're a pogue. For the infantry, it is very rare to not be miserable 24/7. So hope you guys are having a good time in chat. I'm trying to interact as much as I can. Hated being called a pogue as well. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I leaned into it. I never cared, because look, like, I did supply for a while, and that's about as pogey as it gets. Except for MPs, they're pretty pogue. But it's like, I think when you're young in the military, and like pride is pride is so important to you, then that pogue term stings a bit. But eventually you get to the point where it's like, you know what, screw it, man. You're like, yeah, I'm a pogue, but you want to eat today? You know? So it's all good.
Yeah, but are you hungry?
Yeah, but do you want food? No, of course. Yeah, look, Big Wah, we know. I got you. You've been hanging out in chat since we started, man. I feel like we know each other. It's all love. It's all love.
It's all love, baby.
Later on, as an EOD guy, I was accepted by the infantry community, and I felt like I made it. We were one of the few pogues that they liked us. Got XX War says, how do I win this? It's easy. Head on over to bit.ly/veteranpc. It's actually right under your post there, and you can submit yourself or another veteran. XBC1M says, charity? Question mark. Yes.
That's right.
Origin is helping us out. Those of us, the charity side is Stack Up. You can find us over at stackup.org. We are a military charity supporting veterans and active duty service members through the magic of video games. Many folks like myself find refuge in gaming. My whole life I've been a gamer. It's been a rock for me. It's been a therapy. It's been an escape. It's just been all these wonderful things. And excuse me, I carried that with me into my military career. And when I got injured and found myself in the hospital for 2 years, I carried that gaming with me even still through that recovery process. And going on since I've retired from the military, using games as a way to stay connected with the folks I served with, meeting new friends, and generally just having it as it's always been, this healthy outlet for me. So we seek to provide that same healing power of gaming to folks serving downrange in combat zones, folks recovering at military hospitals. We do video game care packages that get sent out all over the world, not only to U.S. veterans in active duty, but also to allied nations veterans and active duty service members. So if you are friends with us, we will support you. You have a look on your face that says you are ready to say something. You have made a mistake, or
I'm just looking at the distance here because this is where the card's supposed to go. This seems too long. It seems like this is supposed to be the other way around. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's where my head's at. What do you guys say? I guess we could test it real quick. Let me see the card.
Yeah, go for it. Here
Let's
you are,
try it
sir.
out.
That thing is heavy, man. That's what a really awesome video card feels like.
No, we're good.
Sweet. Looks like we made it, folks. But did we?
Yes. Wait, what? We're good. We're good.
We'll
I
see.
just have to take that off. But yeah.
Oh yeah, take that bracket off. Yeah.
That's where it's supposed to be. Let's get it.
Yep. And
That's
you
all
may
we need to know.
we may even be able to put that back over. So yeah.
We're
So
looking good so far.
Stack Up the charity. We're just out here trying to do awesome things for active duty and veteran service members through gaming. If you think that mission's pretty cool, or if you don't know what you think about it yet, you can head over to stackup.org and find out for yourself. Learn more. If you think that's cool and you want to be a part of what we're doing, we have all sorts of opportunities that you can find on the website to get yourself plugged in as a volunteer. Maybe you want to donate. Maybe you think, this is awesome. I just kind of want to support this financially. Well, tell you what, we have just the opportunity for you. Head over to bit.ly/stackup-origin, and you can actually donate to Origin's donor drive campaign for us right now. We're trying to raise, Origin is trying to raise $5,000 for us throughout the month of November.
Yeah, and actually, if you are an influencer or content creator and you're watching the stream and you want to join Team Origin PC, you can also do that through that same link. I found out. So you can help Team Origin PC reach their goal of 5,000 for the month of November. That'd be fantastic. I'm looking at you, Crucian.
Tyler, the gamer, says, at Origin PC, Dave, can I work for y'all now? I don't know if he's talking to Origin PC or to me on behalf of Stack Up. The answer is probably no. We love you. We love you. We want you to hang out. I don't know that
Charities aren't usually actively hiring because they are charities.
it's tough. It's tough. The hiring, yeah. The Bringing new hands on deck is very challenging as a charity. Let me tell you, we all wear there's a very small number of us that are full-time staff at Stack Up, and we all wear many hats. And truth be told, this mission would not be possible for us at all. We would not be able to do this if it was not for the incredible network of volunteers that we have through. They're helping us out through the Stacks program. They're helping us out at events. They're helping us find folks to help. They're helping us get gear. Like it really is amazing. We have been very, very fortunate to have had volunteers that are so committed to this mission, and they're so bought into it, and they're just out here doing incredible things for free, and we appreciate that. Morty Rock says, at Tyler the Gamer, you already work. You're donating to charity. Your hard-earned money. You rock. I agree. I agree. All of you who have donated today is just amazing.
$275, fantastic. I think by the looks of it, we can likely hit at least 500 before the end of the stream.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe even more. Maybe we can pass it.
Irish Eyes says, if we are nominating somebody else, do we put his name on the form when it asks for first and last name, or our own name? If you are listing that person's, you could do it one of two ways. I would say you could put that individual's name in the first name, last name. Just make sure that you give me your name and your contact information in the about me or the about the individual. As long as I can get both. Because if you're nominating somebody else, I definitely want your contact information as well as the contact information of the person you're nominating. So however you see fit, every submission will be read. So as long as you've made it clear who the nominee is and who the person submitting is, then that'll make it'll be pretty straightforward. So whatever you think is easier. That's a good question, and perhaps something I should look into streamlining. We should look into streamlining for future requests.
For you to check how many people have signed up for it? Is that information you want to use?
I can check. Let's see. Take a look. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind throwing ballparks out there. Let's take a look. I just don't know if because I'm looking on my phone, so I have no idea how this is updating. I'm seeing a number of submissions.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's such good news.
Yeah, no, we're definitely getting submissions. So there's a healthy number of you guys out there. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Which at least tells me that it's working.
Yeah.
Marquini says, can you nominate yourself? Haha. Yes, actually. We expect folks to nominate themselves. It's a weird thing, right? Where it's it can be a weird humbling experience to try and nominate yourself for something. But no, we actually, like, unironically, we do want folks to nominate themselves. I mean, who's more qualified to tell your story than you? And if this is something you feel like this is gonna make, like, man, I've been through a situation, or maybe I'm going into a situation or coming out of a situation, and I see this PC, and man, that would just make a huge impact in my life. Then by all means, get out there and nominate yourself. Don't be too proud to put your own name out there. Tell us your story, and it could be you. Most of the requests we get, and I'll get to that in a second. Fix It says, how do I enter? If you look just a little bit below your own comment, you'll see that bit.ly/veteranpc. That goes for the others of you that are asking. But back to, can I nominate myself? Like, yes, absolutely. Most of the requests we get come from folks nominating themselves, which is cool. Like, that is not frowned upon. We don't think less of that at all. Like, that's the bulk of our requests. Whether it's individuals requesting support for themselves or individuals requesting on behalf of their unit, like, most of the requests we get are coming from the individuals that will benefit from it, and that's great, because again, who's more qualified to tell your story than you? So, can you put multiple people, says Crucian Gaming? I don't see why not. Yeah, if you're looking to nominate yourself, you want to nominate a couple veteran friends of yours, by all means. Just be prepared to tell us a little bit about their story and why they're the ideal candidate when you do that request. But yes, absolutely. Gabe Gonzo says, yay, comma, I'm back, exclamation point.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So what are we doing here? I have been looking at the chat and looking at the camera and looking at the chat, and now I look down and we have got some progress here.
Right now I'm installing the SATA cables for the hard drives. I think that's the logical next step. I started doing the power cables, but I feel like the SATA cables are probably the best bet and leave the power cables for last. Since they're the thicker ones, the SATA cables I can probably manage pretty good and get them under some of the other cables. When you're working with such a small case, it's a challenge for sure to cable manage.
This is like
there's a lot of tucking and hiding.
This is like trying to take a week-long vacation and nothing but a carry-on.
Yeah,
which I did.
I did that
recently.
All the time. That's my move.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I got to pack if you've got a few different commitments,
right.
And so you've got to pack a bunch of different, very specific items, and it's like you're really like you're playing Tetris and they're maximizing every square inch. That's kind of like what you're doing here.
Can I still apply if I'm not a veteran? No.
If you aren't, if you're not a veteran, you cannot. I mean, you could apply, but unfortunately, you won't be selected. So this opportunity is specifically for veterans. If you're asking, can I? I'm not a veteran, but can I nominate a veteran?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Please do. Is it an international giveaway? Says fix it. Yes. This is not limited to continental U.S. So as long as you are, coming from an allied nation, by all means, get that nomination submitted. Tell us your story, and yeah, absolutely, nothing's off the table here. We have the last recipient of a Vetrofit PC was in fact from the UK. It was a UK veteran
who might still be in chat.
He was over on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
I think with a K because I thing is not proper. Patrick wants to know, will you sing today? If we hit $5,000, I'll sing today. I'm an expensive karaoke singer.
I'll sing if we hit 500.
There we go. We hit 500. Koozy's gonna sing. He's good at it. The kind of ear bleeding noises that come from my vocal cords can be attained for the low price of $5,000.
Worth it.
Fig says, I mean, okay. I can only assume that he's talking about you singing. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's talking about something else. I'm not reading that.
Because you sing for us for free. I know, but I'm doing it for charity now. Now you have to buy it.
I refuse to acknowledge those comments, Stephanie.
Not going to buy the cow if you give away the milk for free.
Right? Get John. Christian says, get John if you need help with the cable management, Kappa.
LOL. Oh, man. All right, what should I do next?
No one. I've seen the question pop up, so I'm going to assume it's a serious question. How did you react when you realized you lost your arm and eye? Honestly, I mean, it's like everybody's dealt with hardship. Everybody's got their own struggles. There's probably not a single person in this chat room who hasn't been through some life-altering experience, some big moment that kind of changed the course of your life, right? Honestly, dealing with this, I don't feel like is that different from people dealing with their own stuff every day. So you just kind of figure it out, right? A lot of people will use the analogy. I think analogy is the right word. The analogy of the shark, right? Sharks have to keep moving forward to breathe. If they stop moving forward, they die. And I think as just people in general, I think we all have our moments where you either keep pressing forward or you let something dominate you.
That's rad. I've never heard that analogy used before. Like
that was
keep
one
moving
of
forward.
Everybody has their shark moments. That was one of mine. You know, it's like, well, you just got to get out there and figure it out. You know.
I feel like there's some things I'm supposed to be installing, but I'm like, I don't know if I need this thing.
How much time do we have to do entries? Says Irish Eyes. To be honest, we don't really have a set time on it. Originally, my goal was to stop accepting submissions at the end of the stream. I think I'm actually going to let it sit out there for a few more hours, but tonight it's definitely going down. We really want to incentivize folks to come out here and check out the stream. I see a couple a couple of things like, hey, I'm an open book, guys. There's generally speaking, any reasonable question I will answer, especially if it's just asking me to share my experiences. Like I'm happy with that. Obviously, there's certain questions you get from folks at times that are trolly by nature, and I probably will just ignore those if I think it's a troll question. But if it comes to an honest question, like I'm an open book.
That's beautiful, Dave.
Oh. Okay, Dave, who gives better hugs, me or Cuddles? That's not for me to decide, Gabe.
Sounds like a hug off.
Yeah. It's a hug off, everybody. I don't think I get to answer that question. I did see somebody else popped in right as I was wrapping up my answer to that question. Said, man, I don't know if I could do that. I might just be really super angry and never really get over it. Look, there was a period of time where I was super angry, and I didn't know if I'd get over it.
I'm sure.
It's real life, and again, like I try to remember that, myself, other veterans, like folks who are, I wasn't in combat when I got injured, but combat veterans, like all these different situations, right? Like my background, the circumstances surrounding my injuries may have been unique, but we certainly don't have a monopoly on struggle. Everybody's dealing with it. People are, you got kids dealing with horrifying trauma. Folks just out there, one of the things about being in the military is I try to remind people, like, I chose to go into the military. I chose to be in the bomb squad in the military, take on one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Like I went into that knowing that there is a potential future where I don't walk away from this at all. And there are many possible outcomes where I walk away missing a few bits and bobs. That doesn't make it easy when it happens, but you got to compartmentalize that stuff a little bit. You got folks out there going through really difficult things every day, and their suffering is you can't compare suffering, right? So I think I try to tell people all the time is like, people all the time will tell me, I don't know if I could go through that. And it's like, you probably could, because to be honest, there were times where I didn't know if I was going to make it through it, but I'm here. I'm doing all right. So, that's all. End of my soapbox.
Popping off for a second.
Look, it's not every day you really get an opportunity to have a captive audience here and
Isn't it great?
tell them about some stuff that really like feels, sits heavy on your heart. So that's the real talk.
I'm so glad that you're here and talkative, because normally I'm the chatterbox, but I'm super.
You're really you are focused in. Well, and this is where we need you, because I would be in here fumbling around with one hand, dropping stuff, and Air Force Kitty says, "I'm so glad you guys are doing this. Such a great thing to do. Thank you." Again, we're all real passionate about it. I am beside myself with excitement that we're gonna get to have this really awesome build, and we're gonna get to, somebody's gonna get this. Probably somebody who's watching this stream,
or has at least been watching,
or at least has a friend that's been watching, right? Somebody's gonna get this PC, and I said it before. You're not just getting the tower. We're gonna have a monitor for you. We're gonna have peripherals. We're gonna have the whole nine. Like, you're gonna be whoever gets this PC is gonna have everything to go with it.
The names and types of monitors and peripherals. You can call them out if you
I sure do. Okay, yeah. I mean, I wanted to make sure I wiped my feet at the door over here. Didn't disrespect your house.
Of course, please. We're all partners with all those folks.
Awesome. So we actually have some wonderful folks over at HyperX that have been supporting us with hardware and peripherals and stuff. We have some folks over at Pixio that have donated some wonderful monitors for us. K Park, yes.
That's my dude.
That is my dude as well. He's a wonderful human being.
Amazing guy.
And a wonderful group of folks over there. And HyperX has been wonderfully supportive. And, gosh, I know I'm going to forget somebody. But Pixio and HyperX are the two that immediately jump to mind. I'm trying to think of who else's gear we've been getting out there. We have had some other folks out there that have been talking to us and have expressed an interest in helping out, but those are the two big ones. We've got some really nice Pixio monitors and some really nice HyperX accessories. Logitech has also actually been really awesome in helping us out with accessories, and peripherals. Yeah, it's just folks, industry bodies, entities that sympathize with what we're doing. Want to be a part of it, and without them, this isn't even possible. So thank you guys.
And a huge thanks to all our partners.
Yes, absolutely. Hey-oh, there it is.
Real quick, while I take a little break from PC building. First of all, not too shabby. I know all you naysayers out there. Haters gonna say Kuzi can't build PCs. Look at me now, ma. Real quick, let's go over some... Oh, look, Tyler using my emotes. My emote's still alive. And Tyler, you're the longest sub I've ever had on my channel. And I haven't even streamed for like, I don't know how long. You're the man, dude. All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let us talk about our November promos live on OriginPC.com. I said that earlier. Please check that out at OriginPC.com. Find out all the special things we're doing for November. Additionally, our ready-to-ship systems are very limited. We're almost running out. So if you're looking to get a system in 1 to 2 business days, these are pre-configured Neurons and Chronoses. Check them out on our site. See if it tickles your fancy. And go ahead and slap that buy button because they're amazing. Remember that all of our systems, including these ready-to-ship systems, come with 24-hour lifetime customer support based here in the U.S. That means you're not going to get someone that's not in the office, someone here in the office who's probably a gamer, who's very much a PC enthusiast like we are, and they're going to help you out with whatever issues you have. And that's the lifetime of you having that Origin PC, which is fantastic. Don't forget to sign up to our other giveaways. The PewDiePie giveaway is still running for another 7 days. You get the chance to win an RTX 2080 Ti, and anyone around the world has the opportunity to do so. This is at OriginPC.com/PewDiePie. And finally, our last giveaway is the Breach giveaway with QC Games. Breach is an awesome third-person action RPG, co-op action RPG that they're coming out with. They teamed up with us to make this awesome themed Origin PC Millennium, which you can win at OriginPC.com Breach-giveaway. Lastly, let's go over the specs of this awesome build that we're putting together. The lucky veteran in chat is going to get to win.
Tell them what he wins.
Well, thank you, Johnny. We're showing out the Origin PC Chronos with red externals, a 450-watt Silverstone SFX power supply, the Asus X470-i ROG Strix gaming motherboard, the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X 8-core CPU, the single 11GB NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, 16 gigabytes of HyperX RAM, that's DDR4 RAM from HyperX, check it out, a 240 gig Toshiba SSD, a 500 gigabyte Seagate HDD, Windows 10, the Origin PC Classic, wooden crate armor, and our 24-hour lifetime customer support plus warranty and free labor, which you can only get with your Origin PC. So, if you are a veteran yourself, or if you know a veteran, or you are friends with one, or you are family members with one, make sure to sign up at bit.ly/veteranpC. Fill out the form there for your chance to win this. This ends today, so you have to be here in the stream to even know this link. Tell people to come on over. If you know vets that you don't want to sign them up, tell them to come on over, check out the stream, see the PC we're building, see if they want to win it, and go ahead and sign up to the giveaway. Additionally, this entire stream and for the entire month of November, we are raising money for StackUp.org. In order to donate to this great cause, and I said if we hit that 500 milestone goal, we're going to do some crazy fun things, like do some karaoke and act silly. So we at least want to hit that. You could sign up to that, bit.ly/StackUp-Origin. You're never required to subscribe or donate, but know that if you do, it's going to a very good cause. And for the entire month of November, we will be helping out StackUp.org. And now, back to the build.
Hi. And we're back.
Oh,
that was nice.
Everywhere.
Huh? What have you done?
Man, I could use some more coffee already.
That Cuban coffee.
Fading fast. Who's watching? Who has coffee out there? Bring
I can
it
carry
to us.
one coffee back at a time. So the PC goes to a veteran, not a viewer. Ideally, Bad Ping Gamer, it's going to be someone who is both.
You should do the goat for Dave. Dave's never seen the goat. Are
What?
you familiar with the old Adam Sandler comedy CDs?
Yes.
Do you remember the goat skit?
I do.
So the goat, I started doing it here because I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
And it just took off. Now it's like our subscription,
I'll be honest,
notification, and I do it all the time.
It's probably been like 15 or 16 years since I've heard. What is it? What the hell is wrong with you? Is that the name of the album?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, What the Hell Happened to Me? That's
what the hell happened to me? That's right.
And then the one before that was They're All Gonna Laugh at You.
That's right. Yep.
If we hit $300, the goat will make an appearance. We're only $25 away.
Hey-o.
All right, what is next? Let's
bargain in any economy.
So we're looking pretty good. It looks like the GPU is what's left for the most part. The hard drives are powered. They got SATA.
Well, we still got the cooling.
The
CPU
cooling will go at the very end. Got to install the bracket up here just to have it up there.
So the video card is going right here. Where is that radiator going in this build?
The radiator goes on the front panel. So it'll go attached, and then the fan and the radiator go right here.
Oh, okay. That's got to be. So it's attaching to that side panel?
Correct.
Interesting. Do you find that makes it difficult to open the side of this case up with the hoses and everything?
No,
pretty simple.
Yeah. The PewDiePie PC build, we did that yesterday. That was actually already completed. We posted some pictures of it online.
This entire stream is just 90% PewDiePie runoff. I'll take it.
Almost our entire community is almost all PewDiePie.
Hey-o! One gun salute.
One gun salute. Thank you for that.
$10 donation. Thank you, my friend.
Beautiful.
Quick question. As a former Marine, have you ever dealt with pirates, or is that a super secret? That is super secret.
Super.
Let's just say I have an eye patch and a hook.
Are you going to use an AIO? Yes. The answer to that is yes.
The answer to that is yes. You heard it here.
I think I need more screws.
Now this tray, if I remember correctly, is for additional hard drives. If you want to throw another hard drive, this is one of the base for that, yes?
One of the other mechanicals. All right.
Alpha PT wants to know, so once again, are tech questions okay, or are we just discussing veteran issues? Tyler the Gamer with another $20.
The goat.
My man. The goat is coming. That is it. It was 300. So to answer your question, Alpha PT, no, absolutely. Tech questions are, yeah, please send them. Fire them away. Tech questions are welcome.
All right. It's go time, baby. Yes.
Go, 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 go.
Go. Boom. And
there it is.
Yes. Hello, everyone. It is the goat.
There it is.
It is the goat from the Origin PC streams. Hello, nice to meet you, friends. I've been building the PC all day with the coos, but I got to know. Every time I laugh, it looks amazing. But we got, I got hooves. I got no hands, but I want to tell you all that have been donating. A big thank you from the bottom of my goat belly. I want to give you all my goat kiss. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and I want to give a thank you to the service, to all our veterans, and much love from the bottom of my goat heart. Thank you for tuning in and donating. It means so much to us. I appreciate you, friends. And make sure to get to the 500 so the Koozie can do the karaoke. And if we get to the 5,000, the Dave's gonna do the karaoke. And we love you guys. Continue to give what you can when you can. And now back to the build.
Got that $5,000 stretch goal, baby. That's some good goating right there.
Thank you. The goat.
That's some quality goating.
The tongue thing that came about in a stream, and I lost my shit when I did it because I was watching as I was doing it. And it made me laugh so hard. All right, so we need some different types of screws, and I did kind of mess up because there is more power that we need. So I'm going to have to probably unplug that big one, which is not a big deal. But let's see. The best route for me to take at this point is...
Dr. Diva says, you work hard to make people happy. That is really nice.
Whatever floats your goat.
Ha! Got him.
I like
that
it.
is very nice of you to say. There are many people working much harder than I do. I get the privilege of being the guy here doing this and talking to you guys, which is awesome, and I love doing that. But you know, it ain't me. It has very little to do with me. We have a lot of volunteers. We have a very large number of people who are just donating, you know, whatever they can afford, right? They're donating because they want to and making all this stuff possible. I just get to be the guy that you know, ships this stuff out or, you know, brings these folks out to the conventions. But there are many people who are not Dave Krause making this stuff happen. But thank you for the kind words. I got so much coffee today. Have I told you guys how much I apparently love Cuban coffee? I imagine it has a lot in common with espresso, but I don't know because I've never really had espresso. But I have been drinking Cuban coffee since about 9 a.m. Eastern. So I'm a bit amped up, folks. You are getting my best Dave. It's so quiet when they leave me alone in here. Yeah, I've had a bit of coffee, Betty. It's been a little bit. It's good though. No, I'm actually the coffee is keeping me a little more alert than I might normally be, but I am actually just having a really cool time here doing this. Tyler the Gamer says, Dave, are we friends? Of course we are. Stupid question. I don't even know why you asked it. Am I going to smuggle some back home? Some Origin PCs? Man, let me tell you. No, unfortunately. But we get to smuggle this away, and this will be going to somebody, so that's pretty cool. Name my buddy, Hospital Corman. Respect to Corman. Paralyzed after being shot twice. Still loves the game, though. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Love Corman.
What the hell happened to me?
Tyler the Gamer says, at Origin PC, I think Dave gives better hugs than cuddles.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Face.
Fighting words.
Face. Alright.
Cuddle says Tyler the Gamer is wrong. Alright, so what's next? You disappeared on me. I was very scared.
The riser card for the GPU. And then installing the GPU itself. So, if I'm not mistaken, it'll go like so. Riser card. Flap. As if it twere the GPU. Twere it. Twas it?
Look what I can do. I can keep this from turning on you.
Yeah, man. I wish I could do that with my friends.
But where's that applause when you need it?
I know,
we
right?
need the laugh track.
I need to go over there. Nailed it. All right.
Look at that.
Dudes, this is I am thoroughly impressed with myself. I know you guys might not think much of it over there in Twitchville, but I assure you that I did not think I was going to be able to accomplish this at all.
I gotta say, this thing's looking pretty good. Now, I have a question for you.
Sure.
That maybe I would like to think I'm not the only crazy person thinking about this, but that sweet plastic film on the video card, will we be peeling that here or leaving that distinct? Is it already gone?
Yeah, it's already gone.
Okay, that one's already gone. We got plastic on, what is it, on the window then? So this just has the markings still.
Yeah.
A little ghosting from it. That's too bad. So our lucky veteran will not get the satisfaction of peeling the plastic off the video card
Well, we wouldn't want to send that out anyways because we do.
That's true. You're gonna run it.
Like very rigorous testing here. So if the plastic was still on there,
That's true. You don't want that.
Melts completely.
Can we leave the plastic on the inside of the viewing window?
You know what? No.
No, that's
We
it.
actually,
Sorry.
we actually drill some hole, or we laser etch some holes into the window.
Oh, really?
So for airflow, yeah.
Nice. Well, there you have it, folks.
Before I do this,
Our payment for this build is that we get the satisfaction of peeling the plastic.
where? I guess I don't have a drive bay. All right, we'll just install it as is, and we'll let the next
Tyler the Gamer
person
says he's
handle
proud of
it.
you.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. I miss you, man. All right. Looking good, looking good.
It's looking very good. This thing is so pretty. Are they hearing that music as well, or is that just us? Are we just making noises?
No, they're hearing it. They're hearing it.
Okay, good. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, just. Is that right? Is that right? That looks crooked. It looks crooked, sir. It is crooked. It looks crooked because
You're
it is
right, it
crooked.
do.
It do be like that.
Yeah. Some people say.
No rubber gloves. Brave, says Morty Rocks.
Gosh.
That's a big GPU. Yes, it is, Edwin. Well,
thank
it
you.
is a big GPU. It's a big
kind of you to
GPU.
notice.
It's also a really little case.
It's very kind of you to notice.
Hey, my PC's over here, guys.
Yeah. Eyes on my PC, please. All right, this part's a little bit.
Are you also streaming on Twitch, says Fritz. Yes, we are. In fact, we have some chat commands over at Twitch. Exclamation point specs will get you the specs of the PC build. Exclamation point veteran will get you that that sweet nomination link.
Oh,
And-
that's why, silly.
There was another one
Silly.
too, wasn't there? Another exclamation point one.
Exclamation point veterans and exclamation point stack up.
What does exclamation point stack up do?
Stack up's the donation.
That's the donation link. That GPU looks like a muscle car. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh no!
Oh, come on! You had one job. We're so
I'm
close.
trying to keep it together. Hold. Steady, boys. Steady.
You're not looking very steady.
I'm not feeling it. That coffee's coursing through my veins.
I know, right? Dude, I need more coffee so bad.
I know. Hello, coffee makers that are watching. Someone assist us.
Oh my god, are there gonna be magic coffee delivery people that come through here?
So when I first started streaming, everyone here used to watch my streams. And anytime I'd say like, I need water, I need coffee, someone would rush in.
Oh my goodness.
They're all sick of me now. No one
That is-
watches anymore.
That is the highlight.
No one from The Office watches anymore.
That's too bad. You ruined it.
No. I did. I had to do the goat too many goddamn times. Like, oh, he's doing the goat again. Jesus. I only do it because the crowd loves it. I'm here to entertain them, not you.
Man, this thing is so neat.
It is, right? This thing's quite the beast. Quite the beast.
I keep getting bits of my beard like caught in this pop filter, and then like it pulls
I know.
away.
It happens to me all the time. All right, steady. Bam. Now you hold this boy down.
It's gonna have to. If you're gonna put that on there, it's gonna have to. It's gonna deform a bit. Hopefully the bracket and not
Yeah.
the card.
No,
But
the bracket will do.
yeah, you want me to hold
It's
that?
purposely, yes, please.
I got one of these things.
It's purposely meant to.
Yeah,
Kinda
I
fold
kind of
around.
figured. That's awesome. So there you go, folks. Details of what's the name of this case again?
The Origin PC Chronos.
This is the Chronos feature of that little bracket that's going to hold this video card down. It is made to deform to protect your video card.
It keeps it steady.
Ooh, that's a tough one. We'll see how that holds. I'm giving her all she's
it
got.
I'm giving her all she's got.
Please don't drill my finger.
I got it.
There you go.
Bam. Dudes. Major accomplishment. Now comes the difficult part, which is getting these power cables in here. So.
Octodiva says, I didn't ask, but your company does games or PCs, consoles, and more? Question mark.
We do PCs and laptops. Desktops and laptops. I'm sorry.
And that's, yeah. So for Origin, they do desktops and laptops. For Stack Up, if you're asking about Stack Up, we ship video game consoles and games and peripherals and all kinds of neat,
all of it,
nerdy things to folks all over the world. And we are currently in the process of expanding our supply crate program to include PCs, such as this one, that will be going out to deserving veterans.
I definitely am not having the right PSU people for this.
Oh my goodness!
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get it.
So close.
Wow, I know why.
Why?
I did the wrong one.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh man!
I am such a nib. Wonderful. Actually, that's such a huge help because that means I don't have to do what I was worried to do. Just unplug everything. We good.
Look at those deft hands. The deft hands of Kuzi.
Nope.
Almost. It was close. It was real close. I believe in you.
I believe. I believe I can fly. Whew. Oh, we're so close. Am I blocking?
Are we being raided right now?
What?
I think we're being raided.
Hello.
Space Bros raid?
Space Bros.
Did I catch that right?
Matauchi, thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
Man. Is it you? Yeah, it's gotta be. Hey, friends. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, so good to see you all. Welcome. Welcome to the Origin PC Live build. Today we're doing a special Origin PC Live build for StackUp.org. I'm joined by my man Dave.
Hi,
from
I'm Dave.
StackUp. My name's QZ. Thank you guys so much. Look at this group. What a group. Thank you guys for piling on in here. So today's a special charity live build. What we are doing is building this amazing PC for a lucky veteran. Veterans have been signing up to win this glorious PC. And you, who have just joined us, if you are a vet or an allied veteran,
yeah, U.S. or allied service members, if you're a veteran and wanna sign up for this, please. The link is bit.ly/veteran PC. If you're not a veteran but you'd like to nominate that special veteran in your life, you can use that link and do so through there as well. Just make sure that if you're nominating somebody else, I have contact information for both you and the person you're nominating.
I feel like this is higher than this lip for some reason.
It is.
Yeah, sure is. That's not right. We're also raising money for StackUp. So if you want to sign up to the giveaway as a veteran, you go to bit.ly/veteranpc. If you want to donate to this amazing cause, and Dave will tell you about StackUp in just a minute, you can donate at bit.ly/StackUp-Origin. Now, what we're doing when we hit $500, the old koozie here is going to do a little bit of karaoke.
A little bit.
Viewer's choice. Whoever donates that last bit to hit the 500 gets to pick the song. How about that? That's going to be horrible. I usually pick my own songs. That's when it's good.
Yeah,
but when someone else picks the song, that's usually
like Avril
horrible.
Lavigne or something.
Probably. Now, if we hit $5,000, which is our stretch goal, we're doing this for the entire month of November, obviously. But if we were to hit $5,000 in this stream, And my man Dave has said that he's going to do some karaoke.
Yeah.
Also viewer's choice.
Is that right? Did I agree to viewers? I guess I should, right? If you're
Might
gonna,
as well. $5,000 is
that's a lot of, yeah. I owe somebody. I would owe somebody a little bit of embarrassment for 5,000. So StackUp.org is a military charity supporting active duty and veteran service members through the healing power of gaming. We send video game care packages all over the world to folks deployed in combat zones, folks recovering in military hospitals, or just plain folks that did their time, got out and could use some of that sweet gaming to connect with their old buddies and maybe make some new friends. We do support both U.S. and allied nations veterans through our 4 major programs. The Supply Crate program, as I mentioned, sending those video game care packages all over the world. We have our Air Assault program, where we bring disabled or deserving veterans on all expense-paid trips to video game conventions.
That's pretty rad. I've seen that happen.
Yeah. A lot of the folks, the partners we work with, that's how they, that's the most engagement they get with our folks. It's that Air Assault program. We get to bring them out and y'all meet face to face. We bring them to video game conventions. Last couple of years, we've been able to bring some folks to San Diego Comic-Con, but we do all the PAXs. We do E3. We just came back from TwitchCon. We've had the opportunity to set up studio tours for folks to go tour the studios of their favorite games.
That's pretty rad, too.
It is. We also have our Stacks program, which is our local local outreach teams positioned all over the U.S. and all over the world, actually. We do have international Stacks. They are doing local outreach to veterans in their areas. That is very beautiful, by the way. I will pause for that. Shane says he's out. Cheers, guys. Take it easy, brother. Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging, man.
So, man, it is an interesting challenge to pitch your organization while doing other things. So the Stacks program, teams providing local outreach to veterans in their area all over the world. And lastly, our Stack Up Overwatch program, which is our amazing group of volunteers that is providing non-clinical mental health services to veterans and civilians alike through our Discord community. So if you're if you're dealing with some issues and you feel like you want somebody to talk to, Stack Up is your backup, and you can reach us through our Discord servers and come hang out with us for a bit.
Backup. I like that. Someone asked how many USB ports are on this thing. 8. A whopping 8 USB ports. That's a lot.
This turntable thingy is awesome.
Awesome.
Look at that, guys.
You know what it's called? A Lazy Susan.
It is called a yes.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
So this is our Origin PC Chronos. It's our small form factor. So it fits up to X299. We're, of course, using AMD for this. You can go up to a Threadripper if it supports ITX. Video card wise, you can go all the way up to a Titan XP. Single card, of course, up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. I could be wrong. I'm actually 32 gigabytes of RAM. Hard drive wise, you can fit 4 SSDs in this thing, 2 mechanical drives, and M.2 if the motherboard supports it, for a total number of 7 drives. And look at the size of this thing. It's about the size of an Xbox.
Yeah, this thing's pretty impressive. The amount of stuff you're able to fit into this little small form factor, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And your boy Kuz here
hasn't
built one. Your boy hasn't built one in quite some time, but I somehow managed to get this going.
And I came into today having never built Mini ATX, and because Kuz has been doing all the work, I will leave here having never built a Mini ATX.
I hope you're learning a bit.
Not really.
You've been talking too much about all the good stuff.
The
That's
chat
awesome.
and hanging out.
You've been doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
No giveaways are ever for South Africans. Actually, we have 2 giveaways, or 1 giveaway right now, and soon to be 2 giveaways. The RTX 2080 Ti giveaway is a worldwide giveaway. You got 7 days left on that. OriginPC.com/PewDiePie. In just a few days, once PewDiePie makes his unboxing video of the PC we built for him yesterday, we're going to give away the exact replica of that PC worldwide as well.
I have seen that PC.
It's beast.
It is.
Yeah. And you don't have to get the same design. So if you don't want the design on it, you can actually contact us and be like, hey, I want my own design. And we can happily do that for you. But it'll be 9900K, 2080 Ti, 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's a beast.
Beast mode. Big Wog asks,
Yes, there's a hole in the cover for the Jeep.
does this only come in red?
No. This comes in black, red, and white. Choice is yours. There's also a variety of custom paint options, so if you want to get a custom color, you can do that. We also offer HD UV printing. I don't know if we offer it on the Chronos, actually. I don't think we do. But you can get laser etching on the window. You can do custom paint on it, whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Anything you want.
Anything.
Morty Rocks asks, how can a streamer get involved and promote Origin PC, StackUp.org on stream with permission? I support this 100%.
Perfect. So, that same link that we have given you for the donation, you can actually join Team Origin PC on Donor Drive to help raise money for StackUp. Our goal is $5,000, so you helping us out will help us reach that goal a lot quicker. Additionally, if you are a streamer and wanting to support Origin PC, you can sign up to our affiliate program at originpc.com/affiliates. But I would want you to do both of those things. Help us raise money for StackUp, most importantly. Is this whole campaign that you're doing on Donor Drive, is it only for the month of November?
Call to Arms is, if Cuddles is in here, he can speak very intelligently about that.
Cuddles?
Call to Arms is running the month of November, but we do actually have a stream team at StackUp. So if you are if you're a streamer of any level of streamer, we've had folks come out here with like 0 concurrence, 1, 2 concurrence, and come out here and do big things for this organization just by volunteering their time and the time on their stream. If you're interested in streaming for StackUp, you can reach out to us through our website, drop us a line, or if Mr. Cuddles is in here, he may be able to send you some info. Sam from NZ, I'm assuming New Zealand, donated $10.
Nice.
Love your work, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's every dollar helps. We really, really appreciate that.
Big time. Big time. All right. What's going to be the best way to get this cable down there? It's going to have to be unplugging.
Yeah, so you see there the StackUp account proper. Call to Arms is our year-round fundraising drive. We focus on May and November, but welcome events year-round. So, yeah, as they said, like November is a big fundraising push, as is May for Call to Arms. So there's a lot of hype, a lot of extra hype and build-up around those 2 months. But any streamer looking to run an event for us, that is absolutely an opportunity available to you year-round. Year-round. Cuddle says, I love talking streaming. Yes, he does. I'll co-sign that. He likes streaming so much, he does it for a living.
Ow.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, how are we doing? I think you bumped the camera.
Did I?
It's like, yeah, there we
Camera?
go. Hold on. We're good.
No,
We're good. Whoa.
Right now, it's a little messy. I'm trying to figure out how to get this last cable in here. But after I get this last cable in here, we might be actually looking pretty
Ma
good.
Wextro, I'm terrible at that. That was a terrible attempt at pronouncing that name. Says, how late am I? At the bottom there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're about 2 hours and 30 minutes into the build.
About 2 hours and 30 minutes in, and at this rate, 2 hours and 30 minutes to go.
No, we've maybe got about another 30 to 45, maybe.
We'll be hanging out for a little while longer, no doubt. Not too late, folks. If you are a veteran and would like a shot at winning this gorgeous, gorgeous piece of equipment, head on over to bit.ly/veteranpc and get yourself nominated. If you are not a veteran, or even if you are a veteran, you want to put yourself in for it, put your buddies in for it, nominate that special veteran in your life today.
Special veteran in your life.
That's it.
Everyone's got a special veteran in their life. Who's your special? Man, it's gonna be. I'm just being super lazy.
Just call me Ma, he
so
says.
Much easier
They
if
say.
I just remove the card.
Yep. Well, that is the. I feel like that's almost expected when you put a card like this into the rig, that you will have to take it out because you made a mistake or did something out of sequence.
And here we go. And here we go.
So that was a dry run. We just wanted to see if the video card fit.
Yeah,
now we're
that's
taking
I
it
was
back
just testing
out.
to see if it fit. It looks good. Things are good. We did it. Nailed it.
You're so good at this. Ooh.
Oh no.
That was not good.
Strip.
Edwin says, you guys are doing amazing things, but I must go. Good night. Good night to you as well. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. It always surprises me when someone can stand to listen to me talk for more than like 5 minutes at a time.
Isn't it shocking?
Not enough cables. Nerf Origin, LOL.
Hold.
Great, Pat. Need a mini drill gun for that mini case.
I know. That's actually a really good idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Worst idea I've heard.
That's a bonus. All the heads on the screws come pre-stripped. Hey-o!
$10 from
Morty rocks! $10!
You guys' support for veterans is amazing. Thank you. Salute to all the veterans. Amazing stream. Oh, so kind.
Amazing stream. That's high
So
praise.
kind. I know, that is very high praise.
Thank you.
Super kind. Thanks, Mom. Just kidding. That's not my mom.
I'm still giggling about that. All the screws come pre-stripped. That's a good one. That's a good one. That was
As a bonus.
That's a
the
zinger.
best part.
Told you
As
we're
a
gonna-
bonus.
So we're gonna have you initial next to all of the stripped screws, broken piece. Like just initial that. Like that's a koozie custom right there.
Uzi custom strip screws, baby. You ain't never stripped a screw. Damn, that's actually some finesse right there that I was able to get that in. One
Props.
try. One
Props.
try. One try. Yes. You know the true test comes when I try to turn this baby on.
Yes, fact. That's what I did that once and had forgotten to put the RAM in on my build, and I like freaked out for a bit.
It's always something.
Ted
super
Rick says,
silly.
"Don't do a Verge, please." Was that who it was? Was it Verge that like got the thermal paste everywhere and stuff?
Oh no, I think
can't
it was
remember.
Linus.
I don't know. Shots fired though.
Shots
All the same.
fired.
We're doing our best. How much display ports are on this PC? What is it?
There
How many
is
ports are there on
3
that thing?
display ports and 1 HDMI port, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how good my memory is. Nailed it!
3 display ports, 1 HDMI port,
And then the onboard HDMI, but who?
and then the onboard
Who
HDMI.
needs the onboard?
If you're trying to embarrass yourself.
Yeah. Oh jeez, I just almost think it was something. Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez. I don't do that voice. Well, there aren't many voices I do well. That is on the long list of voices that I do not do well.
Do I have to be a vet to win? Yes. Pretty small case, huh? Yes. What's up, that fat zombie?
Mortybox says onboard is passed through though, still, right? Not sure on AMD. I don't know.
Yes.
How do I enter as a veteran? Shellback Tech. Shellback, so maybe you were Navy? Tech. What kind of tech? If you are a veteran and you'd like to nominate yourself, or if you have a veteran in your life that you would like to nominate them for, bit.ly/veteranpc. You guys can see it popping up in the chat there. Get over there, fill it out. It doesn't take very long. Be thorough, guys. Tell us your story. We've got a lot of folks nominating, and as much as we would love to just send 100 of these things out, that is unfortunately not the reality of the situation. So only one person is going to get this.
Make
and it's
yourself stand out.
Make yourself stand out. Exactly. It's not about thumping your own chest or puffing up your own ego or anything. It's just about telling us your story. If you're the ideal candidate for this PC, if this is gonna have a positive impact in your life, we want to know. We want to know about it.
Essentially, basically, what your story about being in the military and what gaming means to you.
Yeah, hit those wickets. What's your military history? Now, this is not limited. Let me be very clear. This is not limited to combat vets or disabled vets. Like, that is not a limiting factor here. This is about impact, and sometimes that impact occurs with somebody who just did their time, got out, and the government kind of forgets about you when that happens. So you never know. Just tell us your story. Also would like to stress that this is not limited to U.S. veterans. This is U.S. and allies. Don't The last computer that Stack Up shipped out went to a UK veteran who lived in the UK and served in the UK. Good dude, really great guy, powerful story, and this was really impactful for him.
All right, where are we looking? Things are looking good. Things are looking great.
You got the video card back in there. Next up is that cooler. That sweet CPU cooler.
Made some moves.
You're really doing big things over here.
Ooh, you know what the good question is actually, I think the fan goes on the outside. Which way does the fan go? I know that this is the out.
Yeah.
Probably goes on top. Alright, I think we've gotten to the point of cooler. Gotten to the point of cooler.
Is this international? Yes, everybody, U.S. and allied veterans are welcome to submit. You know, barring any crazy shipping stuff, right? Like, I can't speak for shipping to every allied country, but again, the last one we shipped did go out to the UK, so we are not disqualifying anybody because they're not in the continental U.S. So go ahead and get your submissions in. Touch says, alrighty, I'll have to get the kids from school. Salute. Good luck on the build. Thank you, and thanks for hanging out. It really is. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know why anybody would want to sit here and listen to me run my gums for 2.5 hours now, you poor souls.
Right. Making moves. Making moves.
Big moves.
Big moves.
We're doing
Oh
big
my
things.
God, am I going to need a Molex?
We're doing big things in little cases.
Please no. No, I think we're good. We got plenty of shit.
Fat Zombie says, how did yesterday's PewDiePie build go?
Great, fantastic. We actually have some pictures up on our Twitter and our Instagram if you want to check it out. The build came out beautiful. Dave saw it firsthand.
I did. It's very pretty. Very clean. Much cleaner than this.
How dare you? In my own house?
In my house! On my birthday! Disclaimer, it's not really his birthday.
Yeah.
That was added for comedic effect.
And that, friends, is comedy. Thank you. Where's the clap thing? God damn it.
What did you do? What are you looking for?
This thing I need. There's one more piece that is not here.
How to correctly apply thermal paste? Well, if you're like us and you're using these incredible self-contained liquid cooling units here, that thermal paste is already on there, baby. You don't got to do a thing.
But I normally like to do a small dollop right in the center. So, I mean, it depends. It depends. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I've done a little bit of everything. I've done the old crisscross. I've done the 2 dots up and down. I've done the 4 dot corners. Just very, very little. You don't have to go overboard. Not very, very little. Just be conservative. Enough for it not to drip all over the sides.
How heavy is the PC?
How heavy is the PC?
We don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that heavy. So there was the other piece to this where you...
That's a weird angle for me to try and estimate because like I'm at arm's length and I'm like trying to, like, it feels way heavier than it probably really is.
We used this piece to test earlier. I just don't know where it went. Remember we were testing if the bracket fit properly? Yeah. So it might be down next to you somewhere. Let's look around here.
Good question. Great patch. How much would it cost? How much would a build like this cost from Origin PC?
That's a good question. I normally build them out when I'm back there hosting, but today is a rare occasion that I'm here building. But I will do it if we have time towards the end of the stream. I'm going to guesstimate. Here it is. I'm going to guesstimate somewhere around 3,000.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah. It's just an estimation.
Right.
I could be off, but I'm pretty sure I'm spot on. Now what have I done? Now what have I done? There it is.
Bad Pink Gamer says, but it looks like it's worth it. I would
Definitely
agree.
worth
This
it.
thing is this is a mean little machine right here. This thing is freaking
mean machine.
cool. Sweet, selling kidneys online right now. Get after it. Sacrifice your body. Man, that was nice. That was great. I really don't feel like getting on a plane again later.
No, right?
Stupid. I should have just driven here.
How long of a flight was it? Not too bad.
Like an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
No, it's not bad. Honestly, I spend more time like dinking around at the airport than I do on the plane.
Yeah.
Tell me why it's like a mile to walk from the gate in Miami Airport to the exit. Like we happened to taxi into like the gate at the far back end of the terminal, and it was like a straight like mile and a half walk to get out of the airport.
Really?
It was insane. Well, there were a couple tram rides in there, but
Okay.
it took me.
That's crazy.
It took me about 12 to 15 minutes
There it is.
from the moment I exited the plane until the moment I exited the airport.
Wow.
And that was like moving. So I figured it had to be somewhere close to the neighborhood of a mile.
That would have really triggered me.
Somebody says, MIA Airport is the worst.
Yeah, it is.
So far, yeah, I could make a compelling case. Make a very compelling case.
I would not disagree.
LAX does put up a really good fight.
Oh, man,
LAX is an absolute nightmare. Well, they're redoing a lot of the terminals over there, and we'll see. Like, they might have some really neat streamlined system in place, but right now it's like they got those two circular rooms, and they're just surrounded by gates, and it's just a huge goat rope in there.
Ah, yes, teamwork.
Hey, we got a sub.
Definitely just subscribed.
Thank you.
Thank
for the
you.
sub.
Hey-o.
So 100% of our proceeds here for the month of November are going to stackup.org. Whether it be from subscriptions or donations, just know that you're never required to do so. But if you do, it's going to a very, very good cause. So thank you for that.
Definitely says he also says, okay, my dudes, I submitted. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for submitting.
Ah, yes,
Whoa.
Got another one.
Showback Tech, I remember you.
This sounds like a sub train to me. I
Sub
sense it.
train.
All right, man. I'm very.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. You know, I think I answered your question earlier, Shellback Tech. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I think you were just asking how to sign up. I had asked you a
Ah,
question.
yes, teamwork.
Oh, my goodness.
The
DD
sub train is
Bleak.
real. DD Blake
Just subscribe. Thank you.
That's Tom Tom in the backpack.
Oh, just going ham on the subs. It's good stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I
Damn
use
it,
the same
come
one.
on.
I use all the like free public domain, like emote or alert sounds and stuff.
We made that one.
Did you make that one?
Yeah.
Oh well, then I'm using a free one that sounds eerily like it. Can this PC play Minecraft?
Yes.
I believe so. I believe so.
I think it would melt Minecraft.
How about that Fortnite? Does it play Fork Knife?
Fork knife.
Huh?
Fork knife. Over 140 FPS. Guaranteed.
Got that $3,000 Fork Knife machine.
Dude, I think this is... Actually, does this just stay stuck like this and I don't need an extra bracket for it? I would not be surprised. This looks pretty firm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. So.
Almost very scared to try this, but...
Can it play old school RuneScape? Probably.
Oh, you damn right it can.
You can play RuneScape
We got
for
some
days on this.
OSRS players in the house.
You could play some RuneScape for days on this bad
You
Larry.
can play RuneScape on mobile now.
Yeah.
And Fortnite.
They brought back OG RuneScape, didn't they?
Mhm.
I had one of my mentors at my first duty station when I was just a little guy.
When I was just a young lad.
When I was just a little G. He was this dude.
But now I'm a big G.
He was one of the best Marines I ever had the pleasure of knowing. Like a really gifted leader and a good dude. But when he was not busy hazing us, he was. You could find him playing RuneScape or playing online poker back when you could make lots of money doing that.
Oh yeah.
And so that was his
You
jam.
still can. Forget it.
Yeah, I guess you still can. But I remember for a while they were like cracking down on like online betting or something.
Oh yeah.
He was in like the Wild West days of online poker. pretty much what all electronic music sounds like to me.
I can't believe I've made it this far. Question is, does it post? That's a true test.
Look at you.
That is the true test.
Look at how talented you are. You magnificent human.
Thank you. I need that boost to my ego.
That's it. So for everybody who's been asking too, I don't think I've really ever talked about when we're going to announce, when we're going to notify
Oh, true.
the person who gets selected. There is not a hard and fast time on that, though. You can expect to be notified within the next couple of days. What day is it today? Today is Thursday. That would make tomorrow Friday. I would say this. I feel very confident saying that by Monday, we will have a winner.
Winner.
And that winner will already know. We'll know who they are.
Close it out before Monday.
Oh yeah, I'm closing the responses tonight, folks. I really wanted to focus on. I would love for the winner to come from this stream, whether it was one of you who's in here and nominated, popped in, nominated themselves, or popped in here, hung out for a little bit, and nominated a buddy. Like, I want to see this go to somebody who popped in on the stream. And so for that reason, I'm not going to be leaving that link up to proliferate all weekend or anything. I will be closing down responses within a few hours of this stream ending. What parts are in it besides the 1080? Asks Niels over on YouTube.
Put it in. They put it in chat.
Did they put it in chat? Oh, they did. Yep. See.
Beautiful. Looking good.
I'm an expert streamer.
Fantastic.
What's up?
Don't feel that?
Can I get closer to the camera?
Yes,
I
of
can.
course.
All right. Tell you what. You want to hold this for me?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ah, yes, teamwork.
Maladine,
There it is. Maladine for the
thank
sub.
you so much.
We'll wait for that to get out of the way. There it is. There it is, guys. This really is the only moment of PC building that matters.
Yeah.
It's even better on the video card.
Yes.
Almost. There it is. It'll never look that good again, folks.
Never again.
That freaking plexi will never be
So
that
I
clean
think
again.
I am missing fan screws. Because I do need screws long enough to go from here
Baron asks,
through here.
what are the details of the giveaway? The details are actually fairly simple. So
Let me go get those.
As you can see, we are building this PC live right now with all of you hanging out.
Barely, but we're doing it.
It is occurring. We made no promises about proficiency levels, but this is getting built here today, and pretty darn soon it will be getting sent out to a deserving veteran, U.S. or allied veteran. So if you're a veteran, you want to nominate yourself, or if you have a friend that you'd like to nominate, head over to bit.ly/veteranpc, and you can fill out. There it is. They dropped that in chat. You can go fill out the nomination form there. Within the next couple days, the Stack Up team and the Origin team, we will be identifying a winner from all of the signups we receive, and then that winner should be notified by Monday, I imagine. It is a worldwide giveaway. We aren't excluding anybody based on location. Yeah, this is not limited to continental U.S. So all folks can enter to win this. Just the only limitation is be a veteran, U.S. or allied nation. But yeah, sounds cool, awesome. Glad you think so. Origin has been kind enough to donate their studio here, their time, their hardware, all of it. They really made this possible. But so this is all benefiting Stack Up. Stack Up is, of course, a military charity supporting active duty and veteran service members through the healing power of gaming. We're all a bunch of big, stinking gamer nerds over at Stack Up. We like games. We figure there's a lot of other veterans and active duty service members who like games. And we think games are a pretty damn awesome thing. And they do a lot for mental health. Gaming is incredible for mental health, for physical well-being even. And so we are trying to support as many folks as possible through our 4 primary programs. Supply crates, where we send video game care packages to folks all over the world. Air Assault program, we do all expense paid trips for disabled or deserving veterans to go to gaming conventions such as PAX, such as E3, such as San Diego Comic-Con. We have our Stacks, which are local outreach teams that provide services in their local areas, and we have those located all over the U.S., but also worldwide. We do have international Stacks. Lastly, we have the Stack Up Overwatch program, which is an incredible group of volunteers that are getting trained up to provide non-clinical mental health services to veterans and civilians alike. If you are going through difficult times, you want somebody to talk to, you just want somebody to vent to, somebody who's going to just listen and never judge. Stack Up is your backup. You can find us on Discord, and we have a lot of folks that would be happy to speak with you 24/7.
That is lovely.
The bracket?
Bracket.
That's a good looking bracket.
This is going to be the last bracket install, I hope. You want to hold that there?
Oh yeah, anything for you.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks.
Jesus.
Actually, look at how cleanly that lays. This is like no finagling necessary. This is a finagle-free build, folks.
Finagle-free. Welcome to Origin PC, where all our PCs
Origin PC
are
with that finagle-free guarantee.
We guarantee 0 to no
Finagling.
Alright. Now here's, I'm going to definitely need your assistance here as well.
Let's do it.
Actually, let me see where this cable comes out of. So that cable's there. Fan, you'll go on this side.
Dubstep equals torturing R2-D2s. That is one way to look at it.
Wap, wap. Oh.
Hard to argue with that logic.
Beep, 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 beep. So, but the whip. Alright, the best bet's probably going to be to do this part first.
Yes.
Slappy dappy doo. Alright. So far. Oh.
Did that scare you a little bit? That startled you, huh?
Love it.
Look, let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Startle you?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do for you, Koozie.
Alright.
I'm gonna screw this up real quick, but once I get a hold on it and you fix it,
Hold. Need to get the whole, all the proper. Oh no, we gotta lift that part up on that side.
you do whatever you gotta do, man.
Not there.
I'm just here to you position it. I'm gonna just hold it here for you. Look at that. Look how perfect that is.
No, it's not right.
That's a lie.
You shouldn't be down at this.
I know.
Correct. Alright, we got
Look,
this.
I know the answer. I just refuse to accept it.
Let's do.
This is a 3-hand job.
I go for a sec.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh,
There it is.
Stu. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna need your help.
Let's do it. What? Folks,
You can stay on that side.
we are making history here. You know what happens when you give a one-armed man a power tool, right?
We're about to find out. Here, this corner one first.
Right here.
Yeah.
You
Go
good?
slow, and I'll tell you when to stop. I'm not gonna go all the way. Go for it. All right, stop. And now, right here. All right, stop. And now, both of these corners.
Ready?
Wait, no. Yes, now.
You know, depth perception issue is somewhat interesting with this too. There we go. Oh, that feels. Yeah, I'm resisting.
Okay, and last one.
Almost.
hold
How
on.
many people does it take?
Wait.
That's good.
Hold. All right, I think we're good. Let's see. I'll take it now.
All right. You got the radiator on there. Wonderful. Look at you.
Oh, that's a fun noise.
Yeah, that was
That's
real
a fun noise.
Lots of good noises happening.
We got a lot of good noises over here.
The best noises.
Origin PC, finagle free with great noises.
Finagle free guarantee. Great noise guarantee.
Alright.
That screw's not in all the way guarantee.
Bam.
Showback Tech says, you guys have some flyers or pamphlets I could put at the vet center around here.
That's good.
Absolutely. And in fact, I believe some of our folks may very well be in here. There it is. There you go. There's the info for you. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. Thank you for the salute, Royal Flush, to the men and women serving their country with honor. We appreciate you.
Alright, now. This is where it gets tricky. Gotta make it close.
Oh, there we go.
The only way to make it close is if it's properly cable.
Robinson says, nice touch so that the graphics card can be seen. Yeah, it is. The window's like perfect for that. You got some. Hold on. Nope.
Oh. Yep. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm helping.
And I help.
Such a pretty build. I agree. Yes, this thing is absolutely gorgeous.
Alright, so.
As you can see, it's a very tight fit
We did
in there with all these
okay,
components.
But it's not close.
We are the
So.
world's okayest PC builders. The rest of the folks
I
here
do
at
not represent Origin.
Yeah, I was gonna disclaimer for you.
Let me give you a quick disclaimer. I am the community lead here at Origin PC. Now, although I do have PC building experience, I do not build PCs here. I am mostly a chatterbox. I'm here for the jokes and the hostings and the social medias. But this is a special occasion.
Yeah.
So this is not the quality of PC that you will be getting.
This is not representative of the build quality here at Origin PC. In fact, I have seen the build quality
First
and only hand. I've seen the build quality of Origin PCs, and
He can
holy
attest.
crap, guys! Like, I'm talking about the most immaculate cable management I've ever seen. Just beautifully clean builds. It is impressive. I immediately
have to do
I felt convicted that I need to step my cable management game up back home because my PC looks like hot garbage compared to what I saw over here.
Stinky garbage.
When I built my PC, I felt like I was defusing a bomb. Scariest moment of my life. Yes, building a PC is scarier than disarming bombs in real life. Like, I'm straight up, because you have way more money invested in this PC than you do in somebody else's bomb that you're trying to work on. Just saying.
Just as FYI.
That sound that the processor makes when you clamp it down onto a motherboard, that crunch, is the most terrifying noise in the world.
It is pretty scary. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I get that. There we go.
Bzz, bzz.
Bzz, bzz. It's not important. What is important is getting this bad boy closed.
Closed, yeah.
Which is not. It's not.
Look, can we just put like a little cardboard wedge there? Just close that off.
Close it. Just leave it just like this. Perfect.
We
We're
call
done.
this case the Flying V.
I don't want to clamp down on it too hard because it's
No, you
bending the
don't.
hoses. What I gotta do is make some space over here. Or maybe I gotta just spin it the other way, but I don't want to do that. I don't think that's the right way to go. I wish these mofos would. Might be better to get the cables on the other side. That's what the trick is.
What?
Get
What
this
have you
on
done?
That side.
Oh
These on that
man,
side.
do we have to unscrew?
Sure do.
Woo do.
I think if we're gonna do this correctly, we might wanna Unscrew.
Use some duct tape. That is always good advice. Ray Monster says, how do I win this gaming PC, please? If you are a veteran and would like to nominate yourself or another veteran to win this PC, head over to bit.ly/veteranpc. Tell us your story. There are a lot of folks signing up for this. Obviously, this is an incredible build. So make sure you are being thorough. Tell us your story. If you're the right fit for this, like if you're the guy, right? If you are the, you're the person for this. If you're the dude,
gal,
sell us on it. Like, let us know. Tell us the story. You know, be thorough and let us know why. Make yourself stand out. I wish we had enough PCs for everybody who submitted. I wish we had enough PCs to just go nuts. Unfortunately, we have one PC, right? So we want to make sure. What's that?
And this is it. You're looking at it.
This is it. You are looking at it. And all of its cable managed perfection glory.
Would that be the move? I think if I did it like
Power
this.
move.
No.
Well,
I want to make sure which way I'm going to do this before we do it. Is it this way?
I got you. Do you want to try and set that down?
I think it might be this way. And then we go down like that. Yes, I think this is the move. This might be the move.
This particular opportunity is only for veterans. We are looking for U.S. or allied military veterans, prior service. If you have not served, then unfortunately this opportunity is not for you. But I know Origin is doing tons of other cool stuff that you can probably get in on.
Yes. That is for truth.
Faux truth.
Is that for truth? Yes.
Direct Source says, so what's the specs over on YouTube? Somebody may, if somebody be kind enough, there it is. Origin PC dropped those specs right there for you.
Dropping those specs.
Dropping those specs.
Sydney killing it over there. Yo, slap that like button.
Does the CPU... Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell. Get the notifications. It's your boy. Does the CPU lever thing, when you're putting it in place, not cause nightmares for you guys? Yes, it does. For me anyways, when I build. That CPU lever is awful.
No. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, God, what have I done? It's your boy.
It's your boy. The build is looking slick, says Paul Wilson. Mr. Paul Wilson, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Paul Wilson is a heck of a dude, UK veteran himself, and happens to be the recipient of the last Vetrofit PC we did. Really, really great guy. We were honored to be able to help him out.
Oh, man, I can't wait to be done with this.
Question. First, do Portuguese veterans count? My grandpa was one of the best grades in training camps, but did get sent to war. Does that count? We, for purposes of this giveaway, define a veteran as somebody who has served in the military. I'm not concerned about whether they went to a combat zone. I'm not concerned about whether or not they were wounded or injured. All we care about is that they served their country honorably. To my knowledge, and I'm no political guy or war planning person. I don't work for NATO. The Portuguese always seem pretty awesome to me. So yeah, I'd say he's good to go. You can go ahead and submit him.
You Portuguese are okay by my book. Oh shit, boys.
Cornet says, okay, thanks. Yeah, happy that I caught that in chat and could answer that for you.
All right. You ready to see this PC not power on?
I think Bad Pin Gamer says he's taking off. So you guys love the stream, what you're doing. Hey, thank you. You've been in here for a hot minute listening to us ramble. We appreciate that.
You ready to see this PC not power on?
Get ready to smash that like button, baby.
If it doesn't power on, I'm not going to try to fix it. I'm giving it to the professionals for the handle. I'm letting you know right now. That's going to go down, but we're going to give it a whirl. But other than that, bam.
I'm helping.
And I helped. You helped a ton, believe it or not. Whew!
How do you enter the giveaway? I just entered the stream. Alexandro, head over to bit.ly/veteranpc. If you are a veteran and would like to nominate yourself for this PC, you can do so there.
Feet?
You can also nominate another veteran if you want to put a buddy in for it.
Magnetic feet.
I already liked the video. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because it is on YouTube. They actually do get to smash that like and subscribe.
They smash that like and subscribe button. I know how to do it. By pressing the X. But did you hit that bell? Did you hit that sweet notification bell?
Hit that notification bell, boys and girls. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. All right. I'm really don't want to do this. I don't want to turn it on. I just want to be like, we're good. Let's just leave it at that. But we're going to give it a whirl. We're going to give it a whirl.
This thing is so pretty. So, where are those, we got the magnetic feet on the bottom, right? Is it the magnetic feet on this one?
Correct.
And this has a little rotating doodad?
It does. Doodad.
So, you guys can see the Origin logo can be rotated.
In case you want to put it on its side.
In case you want to put it on its side. How cool is that?
All right, here goes nothing. Can we get all right, let's do a little thing. If you think this PC is going to power on and post, let's get some ones. If you think that I have failed miserably, let's get some twos.
Nothing but ones. Nothing but ones, baby.
I see a pretty even number so far.
Oh, no. All I'm seeing are the ones. That's it. There it is. Lots of ones.
The ones and the twos.
It's because they love me.
Oh, it's not a reach.
It doesn't reach?
No, I have an extension cable somewhere, though. Hopefully one that I'm not using.
Put a 3 in if you think we're not going to be able to find
long
enough cables.
I mean, we could just put it over here and see if it works.
People dropping Fs. They think you're about to blow this. They think you're going
to pay respect.
They think you're about to blow this computer up.
Press F to pay respect. Oh boy. Oh boy, 69. All right, I'll take that one.
That's the weed number, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that what the cool kids use for weed?
Lots of 3s now. Lots of 3s. Lots of Fs. It's just me and you folks in this unpowered PC. The 3s have it. We definitely do not have an extension cable. What about this one? What about this? Where's this one going?
That one's going to the... Hold on. We got one.
We got one! Hold fire on those 3s.
Yeah, naysayers. Haters gonna say he ain't gonna find an extension cable.
Smash that like button if you like us finding extension cables.
Woo! Alright.
DirectSource says, do you only stream this on YouTube or Twitch as well? This is also on Twitch and also on Mixer, I believe.
Twitter.
And Twitter.
And sometimes Facebook.
Sometimes Facebook, just not right now. So lots of streaming outlets are showing this right now. If you're over on Twitch, you do have some exclamation point commands you can be doing. And Mixer. Okay, the commands do work on Mixer. How long is the giveaway going to be running? For all intents and purposes, the giveaway is running until this stream's over. Now, because I don't want to cut it right as the stream goes off, I'm going to give a couple hours where I'm going to leave that bit.ly/veteranpc. I'm going to leave that forum up for a couple hours after the conclusion of the stream, but then I will be closing that forum. So if you're wanting to submit, go on and get it done. I'm thinking that Monday is probably the day that we will have chosen a winner. I like it because you could say my name correctly. DirectSor, I got it right? Sweet. Awesome.
DirectSor. All right, well, let us give this a whirl. I see lights on, so there is power to the board back here. No, we haven't powered it on yet, but there is. When you see these lights, that means the board's getting power.
I got you.
And here,
tell you what, I think you should hit the button.
No, you should hit it.
You sure?
Yes.
Is the honor mine?
Honor's yours.
All right, folks. I don't know if we can. Nah, they're not gonna be able to see this, but they can see that video card.
Spin. Hopefully.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh snap!
We have movement.
Is it gonna post? I'll tell you right now, you gotta leave it on for a bit, and then if you hit that power again and it shuts off, that means it posted, and it's all done properly.
All right.
So far, looking good. So far, it's looking good.
Nothing's on fire yet. That beast of a 1080 Ti just spinning up in there. Are you having a proud papa moment right now?
I am feeling pretty good about this. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a very satisfying feeling that I have not earned in any way because I've just been sitting here talking.
No, but this is you earned it by talking.
Mm.
It's alive.
This thing is so beautiful.
We did it, boys. Success. All right, now let's see if it posted. So if you hit that power button again,
Smash that power button.
if it shuts down, that means it should have a successful post.
Not hold it though, right?
Now just boom.
All right, and here we go.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
I had to put 2 hands
That
up
is
for that one.
lovely.
Smash that like and subscribe button.
Don't forget to hit that follow.
It's your boy Koozie.
Damn, that is amazing. I cannot believe
Dude.
that succeeded.
Well done, sir.
I am hella proud of myself. Listen, friends, I think that's a wrap for us. Let's say some parting words, shall we, before we go?
We shall.
Let's get these
a good
magnetic
little-
feet to the bottoms.
Do a little rotate. Let me rotate that logo for you, son.
Bam, bam.
While he's doing that, thank you. Thank you to all of you guys. We're at 200 viewers right now. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're probably even more than
Probably
that.
at even more than that.
Doesn't show
Yeah,
all-
it doesn't
doesn't
show
show
everything.
all.
200 I know of. Thank you guys to everybody that smells good. Does not smell like burning.
Nope,
So
we're good.
We're winning. Thank you all of you for coming and hanging out. I did not think that people would be so willing to hang out while I flap my gums for 3 hours. 3 hours and 15
It
minutes.
is an incredible feeling.
But I had a freaking awesome time. I had an incredible time doing this. Thank you guys for coming out. Stack Up, one last time. Stack Up is a military charity. We're supporting active duty and veteran service members through gaming. What you saw here today was the building of our next PC Vetrofit crate. This PC will be getting shipped to one lucky veteran. It's not too late right now to go over to bit.ly/veteran PC and get yourself or another veteran nominated for this PC. The Vetrofit initiative is a boutique extension to our supply crate program. Quantities limited for Vetrofit PCs because it's such a demanding aspect of this program. But we're just rolling it out. We're really excited about it. Origin was kind enough to help us out with this. StackUp.org. We do video game care packages to deployed service members and folks all over the world. We do all expense paid trips for deserving veterans to come out to gaming events. We have local outreach teams called the Stacks that are impacting their communities all over the country and even internationally. And last but certainly not least, would be the Stack Up Overwatch program, providing non-clinical mental health services to civilians and veterans alike through our Discords. Stack Up is your backup. Thank you guys so much. I believe Koozie has a few words as well, but that is the last pitch for Stack Up. Thank you guys, really.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. You saw your boy Koozie build a Kronos. Hasn't done it in ages, and got this bad boy to not only close, but actually post. I want to thank you all in chat for being here and hanging out. You've all been absolutely amazing. A ton of fun hanging out with you. I want to give a big thank you to Dave for coming down to Miami to join us in the studio, and StackUp.org for partnering with us for this awesome giveaway. We're super excited to see one lucky veteran get this PC. Again, the giveaway is not closed. If you're a veteran and you're just joining us, sign up to win this PC that we just built. The opportunity is yours. It is yours for the taking. It is an awesome PC featuring a Ryzen 7 2700X. Big shout out to AMD. An Asus 470 gaming motherboard. Huge shout out to Asus. That was huge of them to support us. Asus and AMD, large supporters of this stream and the Stack Up charity. And also features an 11 gigabyte GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. So it's a beast of a little tiny system. Small package, but a lot of horsepower. Again, huge thanks
Just
to
like
Stack
me.
Up. Yeah. Huge thanks to Stack Up. Huge thanks to Dave. Thank you for coming out, Dave. It's been a pleasure having you on stream. We
Dude.
should do this more often. It was a ton of
Pleasure is
fun.
all mine, man. This is great.
Anyone in active military service? No. Wait.
If they have, yeah. So to be clear, enter the giveaway at bit.ly/veteranpc. To answer the question of who can enter, anyone who is prior service. So this opportunity, we're wanting to specifically look for folks who have served but are not currently serving. And that's just so this thing can find a home where it's not going to have to be getting moved around all the time, stuff like that. Get it, right now we're just looking at prior service. So get out there and nominate. If you're a veteran, nominate yourself. If you got a friend or someone you care about who's a veteran, nominate them.
And the winner will be announced likely on Monday
Likely.
on Stack Up's social media, and we'll retweet it as well. Now, again, thank you to everyone. We raised, in this short amount of time, $325, which is fantastic.
Thank you.
We are going to continue raising money for Stack Up on our channels throughout the month of November. Our goal is to reach that $5,000 marker. So please, if you're ever in chat and you feeling generous, subscribe or donate. All of that money goes directly to Stack Up. Also, if you're a content creator yourself, you can actually sign up to join our Stack Up fundraising team. Just go to that same link and you can sign up and be a part of this and help us get to that $5,000 goal. You're all absolutely incredible. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Do not forget to join us tomorrow for Origin PC Live at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be streaming here on Twitch, Mixer, Twitter, and YouTube all over again. Our special guest is Crytek Studios, creators of Crysis.
Which
and they're
this
also
computer will run.
This will run. And also creators of the upcoming title, Hunt Showdown. We're going to have them through Discord. It's going to be a lot of fun to have them on. We're going to ask them awesome questions about gaming and Crytek Studios and all that good stuff. And the Cry engine, because it's super sweet. Additionally, we're going to be announcing the winner of the Samsung BlizzCon PC giveaway that we have not done yet. We'll be announcing that tomorrow. So if you signed up to win that, tune in to see if you won. Other than that, thank you all. Have a fantastic evening. We love you very much. You're all incredible humans, and we hope to see you again soon. Adios, friends.
Thank you.
Are you happy now?